Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. And this is our Sunday. A big Sunday it is. Glad you're with us today. We are live from Los Angeles, and it is a fabulous, fabulous day to shop. And we are going to have so many great values as we usually do as we wrap up our week. And it is going to be a day to remember because we're going to see so many brand new concepts. We actually have a beautiful new necklace, actually two new necklaces for you. One is going to be a match to a bracelet that we had yesterday that was super popular. And we also have what I'm wearing, which is a really cool, very of the moment, very up to date kind of mod style. We're going to see something uber cool. So that's coming up in diamonds, two-tone gold. So it goes with everything, and it's a great gifting idea as well. And then we also have, there is a really big headline today. It's Paraiba, but an affordable price tag. I do have one that's going to be a carat and a half plus. That's going to be an exquisite mounting that has a wonderful discount with it because that is what we've done this week. I've had two of our biggest and best Paiibas go this week that were over 2 carats. Today we bring you a carat 57. Equally as stunning a color, beautiful mounting to go with it. That's coming up as well. But there is something that we have never had before, and it is a Paraiba that is affordable. And I know that could mean $4,000. That could mean $5,000. That is affordable for a Paraiba, but instead today, we're going to bring you something that is really affordable so that anybody who thought, I don't know if I'm ever going to get one of those Paraibas, today's your day, because we are going to have something crazy for you, and it's a great way to get in on this really super rare copper-bearing tourmaline that we love. There's also going to be a 3-stone diamond ring. It is yellow diamonds, and then each one has a double halo. So triple the fun, double the halos. Sounds like a perfect piece to me, so that's going to be coming up as well. And we even have a gorgeous pink diamond. There is a pink diamond. It's a good size. It's a 19-pointer, so just under 1/5 of a carat for you. And a 10-carat Asher cut blue wing block D that is reduced. So that's on the way. Big wheels are here. Gorgeous top of the hours. I've got a couple pairs of super dramatic diamond earrings for you that are going to be some yellow diamonds, some white diamonds, some beautiful drops. So if you've got a special occasion coming up, or just have been looking, sometimes I've always said when we're in the fine jewelry world, it's a lot of times good thing, invest into the pieces we wear all the time, but then when it comes around to that really special occasion, we might not always have the perfect earring. So you always need a really good, something maybe a little dressier, something other than the standard stud and hoop. So we've got some drops for you. And speaking of studs, there's actually a pair of diamond studs, bezel set, 28 pointers. They end up looking larger, but it's going to be that great size that works primary piercing or second, third, fourth. So that's a size that's going to work really well for a lot of different people. Great giftable option as well. And also an alert on a beautiful diamond ring. One of our largest we do, it's almost 2 carats in diamonds, all white diamonds, but it's got a new really reduced price for you. So that's always exciting. This one is the one that also, look at the size of that. It also pairs up really, really well with our fabulous Wonder Ring. So, and I know we have hopefully you've got a whole collection of those by now over the last few weeks, just expanding our Wonder Ring collection. So that ring is one that stacks up beautifully with it. So are you ready to get started? From a really, really rainy, wet, soggy hurricane headquarters, we've got, so glad, so thankful a few of us made it here safely here today. So hopefully we'll have a few more operatives trickle in safely here. But thanks to everybody who's reached out, just kind of concerned for us. And it's our first experience with anything like this. So far, wow, it's an interesting event. But anyway, we're here, we're ready to shop, stay in, stay safe, stay cool, and look at what we have to start with. Something really special on the way that's actually going to be a ring that I am just always crazy about. Something kind of exciting here in a multi-zircon ring, 1113854, that is going to be starting us off here. It's a one of a kind, as so many pieces are today, but it's actually going to have 3 different colors of zircons that pair up so well together with their colors. And of course you get first, at the base there is that Asher cut white zircon, which is definitely diamond-like, right? Of course, it's a natural stone. These are zircons. They have no relation to zirconia. Keep that in mind. This is a natural stone that actually is one that we date the earth with. It's the oldest known stone that we are aware of. So, of course, it's really got a lot of history to it and a lot of lore behind it and a lot of legend. But it stays in the white gold. And then there's a pink zircon in the oval. Upper right there, that's a good size because we'll go through and break down the carat weights as you see, but also there's a stunning round blue. Each one of these are big enough stones, given that they're all about, between 2.5 and 3.5 carats or so. Each one could have been a center stone in a ring all on its own, and instead it's like this beautiful bouquet together that is really fabulous and really divine. And then we have sprinkled some diamonds in as well at the base of the band there, and then also right up top, just to kind of meet where the pink and the blue zircons hang out. So you've got a 266 in the Escher cut. That's going to be the white zircon, 357 on the blue. That's going to be that bright round blue, and then you've got the oval at 283. All nestled together, 15 points in diamonds, one only in white gold. The reason we're starting with it, it's one of those really, really big values. And I love the fact that you can get 3 rare stones. All really just, again, we know that pink is out of Sri Lanka. We know the blue is only out of Cambodia, but mined out. The white zircons, a couple of different sources for those, but still, you don't see them very often. And their beauty and their similarity, their amazing match to diamonds, really, it allows you to look like you're wearing a good 2.5 carat white diamond on its own, which is really impressive. So that's what it looks like from a distance if you choose to wear that on a ring finger, but obviously it's a good size ring, so it'll work in a variety of places on the hand. But also white gold, huge discount, $10,000 where it started, and you can see why. When you're getting all that zircon carat weight, some beautiful larger VS diamonds as well, that great look that it gives you, and that it's almost like, again, just that custom look, and it really is, because it feels that way, like you collected the stones separately and then put them all together, worked with a jeweler, had all that, custom made for you, in yet keeping it in the theme of the zircon family, which are all those double refractive stones, so they really play with the light. But it's not even $1,000 actually to get this one to you. So how about that for a superstar value already? But it's getting better. It's not even going to be $9.99 or $8.99. If you'd like to get this one, this rare exotic trio together. I love how the colors play. Obviously the white zircon, just a match with anything, but the richness of the cranberry pinky reds and the bright electric blues you're getting, and it's not even $8.99, it's only $888, and that's how we begin our Sunday. And then again, stick around for top of the hours, the Paraiba of a lifetime, because of the value there. We've got another necklace. It's the curved necklace that we're going to see that matches the bracelet that was so popular yesterday. And there's even, oh, I forgot to mention, we have a 1 carat GIA certified white diamond that's here. It's not an emerald cut. I know last week it was all about the emerald cuts. Do you remember we had 2 emerald cuts and they were so popularly requested? We wanted to bring you a few more. So we have a cushion cut, my next best thing. It is a 101 and it's GI certified, and it's a really good color. How good? The best, the literal best color. So if you need a really good diamond, we've got it for you today, and so that's all coming. So let me know on this one. We got to move. Lots to do. We have a gorgeous Imperial round today, super unique, and even a ring that I was going to buy is here. And I was happy to say I got quoted a price a couple weeks ago, and you get a better price today. So how about that? I need to sit at home one day and just shop the show is what I need to do. It's clearly you guys get better values than I do, and I love that. So here we go with a really special, I've got a designer piece here. This is so beautiful. These are a little bit on the challenging side to show because they've got all these moving parts, but look at this really, oh, that doesn't look just like autumnal and designer. I don't know what does. We are just about, I think a lot of us, ready for some fall. And this just with the colors of those butterflies, I don't know if I've ever seen such a distinctly unique ombre done in a gold metal or with some, in this case, actually some blue rhodium, some different colors there going on. This is a pendant, and it's item number 1118-913, and get ready for a blowout. It's 18 karat solid gold. There's the back. You see all that yellow gold. And then it's mostly yellow gold, except for the one butterfly has that satiny finishing, and then it's got the tips of the wings done in those different ombres of blues and purples and pinks going into a deeper gold color. And so that's actually a texturing that's done. It's like a sandblasted finish. It's a huge 9mm round South Sea golden pearl that's going to be at the base. You see the bail off to the right side there? That's the top of the pendant. You'll see it on the hand in a moment where it's got the 2 butterflies at the top, then that bigger diamond. I love that tube set diamond. And then you've got that really special golden pearl that dangles and swings and moves from there. It's also 18K solid. So it's the 18 karat yellow gold. gold. It is our 4 points in diamonds as well. You've got that beautiful, beautiful look of all the different textures, the detail, the designer elements. And I'm going to show it to you on the hand here as well so you can get an idea of the size. But it's a designer piece that's a one only. It does stay as is. It's going to work for most of your basic chains here as far as the bail is concerned. And let me show it to you here so you can see. You can really get an idea of the bail is going to split the two butterflies there. And then the butterflies are really side to side. And then you've got that beautiful diamond that extends and then leads right into your pearl, about 1.25 inches from top to bottom. And then we'll show it to you coming up here on the neckline so you can see it that way. But it's a really special piece. It's going to be an amazing, amazing value. There is only one. We've seen a couple of these designer pieces, and a lot of times they have a little bit more of the blue, or a lot of times there are a lot of the white rhodium. And so this is a little different in that it's got all the colors. Here it is, by the way. That's a little preview also of that necklace we're going to see a little bit later, which I am so crazy about this necklace. That is so pretty. This kind of chevron shape in the two-tone gold. But this is where you get a little sense of the size on the butterfly design, as well as we will take it right back up close for you, give you another look at it all together, and then it's going to be a really, really big value here, under $1,000. And that again is from the other angle there, so you can see those really pretty. Let me just get I don't want to block that diamond because I want you to see that really stunning diamond that you have there, but then the pearl and those gorgeous butterflies. And it's going to be, actually, let's blow it out, $6.99. Does that sound better than even $9.99? I think it does. So a couple of giveaways here throughout the show, really. And if you have any requests for this Sunday, I know we've been busy the last hour or so on the phone lines before the show started. So if you have requests or something you'd like to see, or check and see if it's still available, perhaps from a previous show or even just yesterday, because I think a lot of you were on the go yesterday. So if you were, we'll help you out with those too. Always here to help. And let me know what you'd like to see, or what we can bring on out, or what we can check on for you. Big white diamond coming up, and that price tag is everything. And it is literally a D color diamond. Don't see those very often, ever. So let me know on this one, $6.99. And then I think it is probably getting to be about time here for this really special brand new Imperial. We also do have a gents ring that is hugely discounted. I did a double take when I saw this price tag on a gents ring. So who's got the butterfly piece? We have 3 people talking about it, one only. I'll keep moving so we can just get a roll here going and get you all the great jewelry we have. Let's take a look at this brand new style that is coming your way. This is a really special, I mean, I thought it was a Patriotic sapphire when I saw it. If there could ever be such a beautiful, beautiful natural combination, it is this. And we usually praise this kind of color for the very most exotic in sapphires. But this case, it's actually a rarer stone than a sapphire. So we know Patriotics are rare. This definitely looks like one. It's not a Patriotic. It is an Imperial topaz, all natural. And there's a couple reasons why it is more limited than Patriotic. So for those of you that, like to give you a little kind of lesson here on, if you're thinking, yeah, I can see the similarities between that and a Patriotic sapphire, certainly in the colors, which you wouldn't normally get with an Imperial topaz. Imperial topaz are normally just a golden yellow color, and that's it. Remember how exotic this is. And I know it's a tall order to say, rarer than Patriotic, because Patriotics are that really distinct quality of sapphire that have the pink and the orange together. So you rarely see that. It's named for the lotus blossom. It has that distinctive color. And what you rarely actually see are really good Patriotics, where there is a 50-50 presence to it. With this one, this is Imperial. So why is it more rare than sapphire? Well, sapphire, number one, has many sources around the world. And even though Sri Lanka is really the pinnacle source, the source we like to choose from, you actually have other sources across the world for sapphires and even Patriotics. So it is more rare, just, fundamentally, when you get a stone that is like the Imperial, where there's only one source, and that is Brazil. So that's the first thing. The other thing is sapphires, for the most part, get a treatment. They get a heating. Heating is something that is utilized with just about every gem you've ever seen and own and wear. But that is also something that sapphires get 99% of the time. Imperial topaz does not. So you're talking about a topaz that is the precious variety, one source in the world out of Ouro Preto. That is the name of the mine. Mais fino really denotes that top quality, which this certainly is, because anytime you see any amount of pink with your Imperial, that is a top quality. And then you have, of course, the fact it is all natural. No treatment whatsoever, not even heat. That's unbelievably rare for gems in general. Take a look at it. This one's going to fly in a hurry. Take a look, because it's our big carat of 5 in the round. We love to see that. It also happens to have a beautiful mounting that's a classic. So 112-1659. It's going to be a 105 perfect round, which is always unique. Haven't seen many of those in the Imperial category. And you've got that round with the diamonds all the way across and a little split shank and a halo. So a nice, beautiful classic look here. And then you've got 72 points all together. And don't forget, butterfly piece is still here if you'd like it. Let me know who's got that one. That should be gone in a hurry. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a light foam bank today, which makes sense, hurricane and all. So do call early, guys, on anything, because it's going to be a very, it's going to be a day when we see a lot of quick queue on the phone lines here. So come on in on the early side. Of course, that's always the best idea because we have these one-of-a-kinds anyways. I do want to show this from afar. We put it in the rose gold. You don't need to leave it that way. But also take a look at the pop you have here. There's a really just undeniable sparkle, and that's the round cutting playing with the great clarity you're getting here in this auto plate, though. And it's not even $49.99, the first caller on this one. Really, really special. And you know, these stones get really expensive really fast. So if you've wanted one, let me give you kind of a full, heads up here. This one's going to be mighty affordable. And the scheme of Imperial Topaz, they rarely ever get to this price tag we're about to do here. So come on in very, very early. We want to make sure you have a chance to pick it up and get it before it's gone, because that's going to be crucial here. It is just an important piece all the way around, and we're going to blow it out right now for $1,999. Truly rare. Look at that color. I think if you wanted to actually, this is a super complementary gold color for it, so they're really matchy-matchy, but if you want to go white gold, I think you would even really just give the diamonds a way to match and blend in, and then you would really see that pop of that pinky golden imperial round, which is so, so stunning. And so that's going to be $19.99, first caller there, and really excited about that. And then we also have the beautiful necklaces. They're going to be on the way, are really exciting. We've got a great wheel, and so they're going to be discounts all day long. And we've got a stunning emerald, absolute favorite of mine here. Anyway, lots to get to, but of course, your questions, your requests are always more than welcome. We really want to get to those. There is some new gold quartz. We do have a discount on a cat's eye chrysoberyl for you that is super, super rare. All of that on the way and more. So holler at us if there's anything you want to see sooner rather than later. If you're on the go this busy Sunday. And then we've got even, I mentioned the yellow diamond drops, I mentioned the white diamond drops. We even have some gorgeous yellow sapphire drop earrings. So quite a few earrings that are going to be on parade today. Looking forward to all of that. A really nice aqua discount. So it is a show you cannot miss a moment of, that's for sure. Let's keep moving. So the gents ring is here. And this is wild because we're going to show you, we were just talking about this, how rare it is to get a sapphire that's unheated, or really anything in the gem world. We've got a star sapphire that's unheated. Now, this is a gents ring traditionally because it starts with a lot of gold. You can get it, ladies can wear this as well. It's what I call a mid-sized gents ring, so it's going to be one that works for a lot of us, but it's really beautifully done with a blue star sapphire. So it's a lighter shade of blue. It's not like your typical royal blues that you get out of the sapphire world. It's got a lighter kind of color to it, but it's really, really well done, and yet it was the discount. I think this got a little bit maybe perhaps what happened here was that it got mixed up with some other pieces and got a really, really odd price tag that it should never get, because think about this, it's a 4-carat 60. When we've seen star sapphires or star rubies in recent days, the big stones are 1.5 carats to 2. And we usually see the price tag go to $4,000 and $5,000 really, really quickly when they're 2-carat stones. This is my largest by far in the inventory. It's a 460 size. Then you get the diamonds as well. Then you get the gold weight, which obviously is remarkable because it's a gent style. And then look at the star you have. I have not even had this on the air. This is really special, and why it's being discounted to this level, it beats me, but it's an unheated. So all that I mentioned with the size and everything else, all that, and it's an unheated stone. So really super rare. Full warning here, you've got to be on the phone lines. We're even changing the gold color because usually we see the star sapphires in a white gold because, why? Or even platinum we've seen. But that's because that star itself has that more, again, kind of silvery look. So if you wanted to match the asterism itself, you can do that with the white gold. And we're actually going to discount this and still allow you, and I'll say we're willing to spend more money to create a new mounting that can be set in if you would prefer. So not a bad idea. You can get any gold you want, including rose gold. You've got a major 1583 item number here. It is a one only because it's a 460 unheated blue star sapphire. Do you see what I mean with a lighter blue? That is more of like, not quite cornflower, just a lighter blue there. Kind of like a sky blue shade that you're getting, and yet all of this is happening with those diamonds in that zigzag. It's like a pave, but they're all in that zigzag pattern across the sides. You've got that rib design to the gold itself on the sides. We're going to show you the inside, which is finished, and there's a reason it's up so early, and that's going to be 9 points in diamonds just as an accent there for you, and you can see all these interlocking circular under gallery designer elements. It's really good. And usually there's a subtle second star there, but usually it's funny, usually you see it more pronounced, and we have to go around, I block one of the lights for you and then show you. This is really such a strong star that it's really taking over, and you hardly ever see it's there on the right side just because we have the two light sources on it, but you hardly see that secondary star because really the first one is just so strong on its own. So a really mighty, mighty fine piece, super rare, of course, and it's the value. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. That's probably going to change here. I would really consider dialing in on the early side if I were you, just because this one's never going to last or stick around at this price tag. We know that because we don't see gents rings go this low. I'm not kidding. Look at this, $59.99. You think this is a good gents ring? Yes, it is. It's got a $59.99 starting price. I really emphasize starting because I'm taking it a lot lower than that. And all you got to do is dial in. But be first and be quick because it's never going to last, I promise you. When there's a gents ring, and there have been very few in the history of TVON, as a network's been around about 8 years, I've been here 7, I can speak for this fact, there are very few sapphires, very few gents rings, very few diamond rings that ever go this low when they have this amount of gold. And the gold is the least important part. It's all really about that star stone. The fact it's nearly 5 carats and the fact it's unheated, because a lot of star stones still get a heat treatment to them like all sapphires do. So keep all that in mind when you realize we're going under $2,000 for a gents ring. Anything that has that amount of gold. Gold is hovering around $1,800 an ounce. This is not the time when you see affordable gents jewelry. We are today. It's happening on this one only. This is a giveaway. It's a blowout. It is what we're going to see throughout the day on One of a Kinds. But again, how important is it to dial in? That's really the key here, because it's also not going to be $19.99 or anywhere close to that. It is just, it's going to be a lesson in how important it is throughout the day to call in on the early side, because it's not 19 or 18. I'll just keep going. We got to move the piece, right? We have got to find out who's ready to shop the discounts and shop the deals all day long with us. And this is going to be the way it happens. It's not even $18.88 or $17.99, even $1,777. What has just happened? One of the lowest prices we've ever seen on a gents ring. It's not even $17.77. Take a look at this on the hand and come on in, because there will never be a way. And this shows, I think that, you know, when we talk about mid-size, works for the gals as well. If we size that for you, imagine if that was sitting right where it should on my hand, if it was my size, and then you can imagine it's not all that, I wouldn't say overwhelmingly wide, where a gal couldn't wear it as well. It's $1,699 instead. We'll just get it done. So there it is. One of our, I think it's our largest star sapphire I've had. And we've had a few in recent days. It's been a lot of fun to see them here. And you're even changing the gold. So if you want it to match the asterism itself, which is all naturally occurring, phenomenal material, that's sold, congratulations, then you can get the white gold. Here is, let's just get to it. This is what so many of you have been waiting for, asking for, begging for, pleading for, and I cannot get over the price tag I'm about to do. This is just a gorgeous ring. And you know, if it's an engagement ring, okay. If it's just a ring because you love diamonds and you want a great right-hand ring, okay. But this is a GIA certified white diamond. It is one of our few we ever have that is going to be over 1 carat in size, which is really exciting. It was just last week, we were showing you a couple of stones that had 1 carat emerald cut diamonds, very popular, gone. We did check, we don't have any emerald cuts currently. I'll be the first to let you know if we are able to get some more. This is a 1 carat cushion cut square. It's actually a 101. And when I mentioned that it has the best color, remember there are the 4 C's that we tend to judge diamonds on. I think there's another important one as well, besides the carat weight and the cut and the clarity and the color. Those are the traditional 4 C's that essentially are the 4 different metrics that you use to evaluate the quality overall of a diamond. And with every one of those steps up, if you get a better cut or a better size, carat weight, or because carat weight with, you know, remember the gem weight is spelled with a C, C-A-R-A-T is carat weight. Carat as a purity in gold is with a K. So I know that's a little confusing to some. I get that question a lot. Carat weight, weight of a gem, C. Carat weight, purity of a metal, K. So keep that in mind. Also, we have got here, though, that D color material. D is the top. D is the best. D is the whitest diamond. So when we are putting together a value. Keep in mind, you could not get a literal better color than what it is. And you'll see the color, you'll see the clarity chart, you'll see the color chart. That's the beauty of this. This is not just a random assessment. This is from the top gemologists in the world. These are from the headquarters of the Gemological Institute of America's labs in Carlsbad. They've done the certification. And then you also have an SI1 grading for the clarity. So we've got, and that just means eye clean, and we'll show you where that stands or where it lands on the chart as well. But we're up at a close-up view here, and you can't see any flaws to that diamond. As a matter of fact, what I'm seeing, what really stands out, are the rainbow colors of brilliance that are happening all the way through. This is 112-1733. Again, it's here early. Why? Because it's one of those, we know there's a lot more demand for white diamonds than we have white diamonds. That's the first thing. And yet, this is one of those classic styles. It was the first style we ever put a yellow diamond in, as a matter of fact, many years ago. It was about 6 years ago. This is our 101 cushion cut square. It has a D color and SI1 clarity, which is exceptional. It's got a carat 36 in white diamonds around it. So talk about a beautiful look here all the way around, 136, but keeping it classic. That first halo, the mid-sized stones. Then you've got that outer halo, even larger. Then the diamonds down the shoulders of the ring are amazing as well. So it really is a full complement to that stone. And then here is your cert, which is done. So this is not something you pay for, otherwise you do. I had somebody contact me the other day. They were like, I sent one of my stones to GIA to be certified. It was a stone they bought from me like 15 years ago, and it was a loose stone, and they wanted to get it certified. And they sent it to GIA, and they got a quote just to do the cert. It was going to be $1,800 to certify a stone. So these are not inexpensive, but it's important to have, especially if you really, really, really care about getting an honest, really accurate assessment of your quality of your diamond. You can see here it's a 5.1 by 5.8, it looks like. 101, D color, SI1, excellent polish, very good symmetry, some fluorescence, which is common because a third of diamonds have some fluorescence. It only matters if you got it under UV light, it's going to just have a little bit of a blue glow. It is an inscribed stone. So the GIA cert number is going to be inscribed on the inside of the stone. And then you have, of course, here, the front and back. Can you imagine if you blew up that 101 to this size, that would be how you would see. And that's what they're able to do with their technical equipment there to get a really good assessment of the clarity. And then they've determined, here's the color scale and the clarity scale. And then, of course, the clarity, putting it in SI1 here, which is still eye clean. And then, of course, you've got your color scale, and D being the very, very, very best, which you see there. So there's your D color, which this is, which is really, really unusual to get, especially in a larger diamond. I mean, it's one thing if it's a little accent stone, but to get a 1 carat 01 that is able to have the very, very best color listed, I mean, that's impressive, right? And anything D, E, and F is all real good because it's colorless, so you're not going to see any color or any body color whatsoever, because what you're trying to avoid is yellows, browns, dinginess to your diamond. Well, this is the top, the pinnacle. So now we take a look at the diamond again, and we're going to try it on. There is only one, and that is why in the history of what we've had in 1 carat certified, they usually start at closer to $8,000 or $9,000. Well, this one is nowhere near that. That's really the exciting aspect here, is how really exceptional this is. Let me try it on for you. It looks like a tiny size. It is, but I'm going to see if I can put it on anyways, just because I think it's not a pinky ring. It's too big, I think, for a pinky ring. It's only a size 5 right now. Doesn't matter at all what size you wear because we do the sizing for you. But there it is. And you can see what a beautiful look that gives and how dynamic it is as it moves. Of course, the brilliance was really, really coming through so well when you see it up close, and that is all, again, thanks to that beautiful high clarity diamond with that great color, which just means pure white, no yellows, no browns at all. Carat 36 in diamonds as well, so you're getting a total here, don't you love it, 237 in diamonds altogether. You can wear this anywhere on the hand. It's a great right hand ring. For those of you that love bigger diamond presents, this is the way to do it, but you want a big center. That's the way, and we have very, very few that come around. So how about this one? A $12,999 should be price. It's not even close. With the way they've been popular of late, with the way you've been demanding them, asking for more, saying, bring me more, bring me more, bring me more of those diamonds, this is the way to do it. It is not even $12,999. I know it's easy to sit back and go, I'll call later, or I'll call in a while, or I'll wait until I see the price tag, then call. Remember that we have, I really have, in the history of my 7 years here, I've had approximately a dozen diamonds that were over a carat and certified. That is really, really limited. That's only, you figure 1.5 per year. That's not that many. So these opportunities, especially when you see this price tag, don't come around all that often. So I highly recommend you dial in early, be ready to go. It's not even 13,000, it's not 10. It's not even that $89.99 we usually see, even when we have, usually the colors are GHI, just to be clear. And you do, if you're thinking, well, what's the big deal? So it's a D color, so that's the best. Okay, but what does that really mean? Well, usually you're gonna pay a lot more for a D color than you would for anything else, because it's the best, but we're usually in that GHI category for these larger stones. It's so unusual to get a truly colorless diamond in its best shape, in its best form, in a 1 carat size. They're tougher to find. Mother Nature doesn't make, I always say this all the time, diamonds themselves are not rare. White diamonds are not rare until you start getting into big sizes, great quality, exceptional color. Those are when they get rare. That's what this is. Take a look at it. It's not $89.99. It's not even $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000. It's not even $59.99. This is our lowest price I've ever seen us do on a GIA certified diamond. So there's also that. There's that really, really awesome value you have here that is not even going to be $59.99. How about that? Already a value it is. You've got that certification. You know everything there is to know about your diamond, which is just almost a perfect square. So that really even proportion we love to see, and it's not even $59.99. Oh no, one caller is going to get it. We're going to make it so easy. $4,999 instead. We'll get it to you, and that is all. And yet, for those of you that love the emerald cuts, they're one thing, and I love them too, but there is something to be said for the brilliance you get for a square cushion. It acts as a round. And remember, the cert told you it is a brilliant cut. So this is a cushion, but it is a cushion modified brilliant. Remember, 5.1 by 5.8. So that is, I mean, it's undetectable as far as, being anything off square. They've got the exact perfect measurement there, so you know exactly what you're getting, but it is really, truly, you can see how it reads as a square. It reads as that even size, side to side and top to bottom. But what a great piece at $49.99. Let's see who's got it. It's going, and that's why we're showing it early, because we have such a, I'll tell you, my diamond friends who are in the business, the people I've worked with for 20 years, they can't do this. Diamond wholesalers can't do this. Diamond site holders can't do this. And that is why we're so proud, and that's why I brought it out early. So huge value there. That is the one you get. We can change. Oh, no, that one, yeah, stay in the white gold on that one. We're showing off here. It's so funny. A lot of times with a white diamond, they will put them in yellow golds to mask, to kind of take away if there is some body color. No need here when it's just that perfect white, white, white. Look at it. White background, white gold, next to white diamond accents, and yet there is nothing you see, and that is because you are, again, getting that top quality in color. D color, D is the best. Doesn't start at the top of the alphabet with A, and it starts with D, and so you've got that there, and we're so proud of it. So $49.99, we'll see who's got it. Congratulations when you do. That is a one only, and then we've got beautiful, the diamond drops are here. Got some really, really rare cat's eye chrysoberyl, the big Paraiba. If you have not been able to get in on some of these exclusive superstar Paraibas of late, like what we've been seeing. That is another one I have, and look at the elongation of the oval. Makes it look even larger than it is, and it's a carat 57, which is a good size, but it looks a lot like the 2 carats we've been showing you of late that have been going. So that's here as well. And then do you realize those are really good heart-shaped diamonds around the edge? You've got heart-shaped diamonds and white diamonds. I mean, it is a wonderful piece. So let's get to it. We've got a special Paiiba for you in smaller as well. We've got a great wheel. We've got still the butterfly piece, the zircons. I think my mom wants that zircon ring, so I've bought 2 rings so far. True story here, guys. This is a ring I was going to buy myself, and I still will if it's available after the show. But I'm going to give you first dibs because that's what I have to do. Now, I saw, and I don't know why exactly this happens, but I asked for a price on this ring the other day because I had it on the air. You guys didn't take it. I said I'm going to buy it because I love this ring, and they quoted me a price, and lo and behold today, and I just didn't get around to writing my check yet, and lo and behold, it's in a wheel today for a better price than I was quoted. So here's the thing. If you like this ring, it's your last call, last chance, because I don't know, I'm still going to have to pay the price they quoted me, but you're getting a better price than I am. So I just think if you like an emerald that's really, really clean, and I don't have an emerald yet. So why do I not have an emerald? Someone who's been doing, fine jewelry for this many years, and, it's my birthstone after all. I don't have one because they're never clean enough. This is the one I want. So if you are, and again, I don't want you to miss out on this one-of-a-kind opportunity because I really happen to like it. I want you to take advantage of this value, because when you're getting a better price than the people that work here, or at least I'll speak for myself, me, then you got a good deal going on. So let me show you this emerald ring. I adore it. I've seen very few in my long career that have ever looked like this. So I figured this was a good one. Plus I love the shape of the ring and the flattering way that it sits on the hand. It's kind of like a wonder ring, but more exaggerated. So I just wanted to highlight it here for personal reasons because I really adore it. 111-9585 is the item number, and it's very, as you see, super clean. So take it if you love it. It's getting a home one way or the other, I can tell you that. I don't know if they're gonna honor this price for me, I doubt it. But I was literally quoted a price that was much higher. So 113 is the size, which I really also like, because usually in a more affordable emerald, it's gonna be well under a carat. Not the case here. It's gonna be that bigger stone. Of course, it also looks bigger because it's emerald. They always look bigger than they weigh, but it's also got this elongation to the pear shape. And that is perfectly set, point down into this gorgeous, almost like a double wonder ring, because you have that mirror finishing on one angle, the diamonds within it. The diamonds actually flare out and get bigger. So you notice that too. And I think this is, whether you wear it, up or down, it is such a flattering style, as you well know, because a lot of you have chevron style rings from the Wonder Ring collection. This is a carat 13 with 38 points in diamonds as well. So there it is on the hand. That's the way I think a lot of people would wear it. And then also I like the idea that on certain occasions you can wear it with something else. I just think that the way it's got this exaggerated V, we talk a lot about our Wonder Ring as a stack, you could still stack something right here. As a matter of fact, I may, because I'm thinking, signet ring, or like even the huge 3/4 inch square that the signet ring is. I've got it right here, so let me just show you. Obviously, I think everyone else is gonna go, she crazy, that's stupid, why would you do that? But you know what, I really like stacking, and I like making pieces my own. And just to show you, I mean, that's a big ring, obviously. There's my signet ring, which of course a lot of you have, but do you see how that just adds something to it? Whether you had a smaller band or a larger ring, you can see how you can put, my point is, you can put anything flush against it, because the V is deep enough where it creates that almost straight edge that it has. So you've got a really, really good look. And I know, Mom, she says, buy me that Zircon triple ring. You got it. So I might be getting 2 rings. We'll see. But here we go with the, this is the carat 13 emerald. I know. It's going to be a one only. We'll blow it out. And I was quoted literally the other day. They quoted me $1,100. I'm just going to do better for you and make it $888. Hi, Debbie. Debbie O wanted to see some ruby studs. So we got them for you, Debbie. We'll show those to you next. And on this quiet Sunday, we'll make sure that you got a good chance to pick up a gorgeous emerald ring. And I'll be sad to see it go. You can even change the gold, my goodness. You can even change it to white or rose. And then I'll offer that if you ever want to, we don't buy back jewelry, but I sometimes have from you guys. If you ever tire that ring, I'll buy it back from you. I really will. So, wear it for a while. And then, if you need to, like, I don't know, whatever, upgrade or something, then let me know and I'll buy it back from you, because I love that ring. That ring is just beautiful. So anybody on that one for $888? Let me know. Coming up, did you have any questions there, Keon? You'll have to speak up a little bit. I can't hear you. Okay. And Victor, you're just waiting on rubies? Yes. Hi, Debbie. How's she doing? She's doing good. She's doing good. Well, I like to say well. My mom was an English teacher, so I have to say she's doing well. But she's doing good. Now, come on, Victor. Victor, future neurologist. All right, coming up. Let's go. We got that one here. All right, that's here. I have no problem with that being here. And what are they doing? They're attaching all these rubies together? Hold on. I got to be a little surgeon here and remove all these backings from these rubies that are somehow intertwined. Okay. No. I mean, thank you. Who got it? You got the emerald? Who is it? Who? Mary Ellen. Thanks, Mary Ellen. There goes my emerald. And here come our rubies. I have 2 choices for you, Debbie. And anybody else who wants rubies, feel free to call on up. We're just going to, share the love here with the ruby studs. So you can thank Debbie for these because these were not scheduled for the show. And so I've got one, this is a more traditional, I would say, because you're getting the round here. And the round is lovely. And then we have an oval shape for you that gives you a little bit lighter everything. A little bit lighter carat weight, a little bit lighter diamond weight. I'll put them side by side. So you can choose your favorite. These can obviously sit north to south or they can sit east to west. And there's going to be two different prices and affordability here as well. And you've got those ovals. How pretty are those? With that really kind of elongated hexagon style. So it's very, very special. And we've got a really good look here. You're going to get 1120919 first of all in the rounds. That's one option. 86 points in the rounds, 26 points in the diamonds, or go with the 60 points in the ovals, which are going to be item number 1121402. So you've got smaller carat weights on the right side than you do on the left side. There's going to be just a subtle pricing difference. What does she think? I do like them too. And you know what? Instead of $9.99 on the rounds, which are clearly the bigger ones, which you are still going to choose your favorite gold color. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. Like I said, we only have a couple operators here today because we are experiencing our first ever hurricane. Or I guess it's now a tropical storm, but still carrying with it a lot of rain, which you know, we don't really get any rain here. So it was, you know, it's a little wild out there. So we're a little light on operators because hopefully they're staying home and being safe. That's the good thing to do today. Everything on the television told us last night, advise whatever you do, don't go outside, don't get in your car and don't drive. So here we are, a couple of us ventured out for you guys, and here we are to give you some great value. So if there was ever time to give away jewelry, it's a day like today, right? So here it is. It's going to be our 86 points here. You know what? Blow these out. Instead of $9.99, Tony, the bigger ones are actually going to be less. We're going to do the bigger ones for only $6.99. If you do want to go for the smaller size that's in the back right, the smaller ovals with the smaller diamond weight, again, here it is, 86 points and 26 points in diamonds. Back here, 60 points and 20 points in diamonds. And that's going to be $6.99 only, and I'll do these for even $200 less. We'll make those $4.99. So two huge opportunities right there, and your chance to choose either one you want. Thank you, Debbie. She's taken a pair of the rounds. We have a couple pairs of these, by the way. So it's not necessarily one of those deals where you have to only take, you know, just the one and then they're gone. We've got a couple of each for you. So thank you so much for that request. We love that they're here and that they're both really affordable. Like I said, I'm really going to bring things down today so we can make sure that everything that we show you, and we have a nice little show here while our power's still on and all that. Although the wind has not been that bad. It's just the rain. Everything's just flooded. And the rain only started here in Los Angeles at about 6 a.m. I was up before that. It wasn't raining yet. It was like still just kind of that calm, and then 6 a.m. the deluge started, and then it's just going to get worse and worse all day apparently. So yeah, so anyway, we're getting a lot of rain, 3 to 5 inches per hour or something. So that's a lot of rain for us at least. Maybe not for some of you guys out there. What can I show you, Will? Something from yesterday?
Vertical diamond drop here.
Oh yeah, they're actually, were they shown yesterday? Probably not. You're talking about, yeah, so I have two options for you. We have some that are two-tone gold, and we have some that have white diamonds and some that have yellow and white. Yeah. So which, you want to see both? You got it. Who's that for? Birdie? Okay, let's show the option number one. Here are our drops. Now I've got two options here that I'm going to show you. This is option number one, and then you're going to see that's a really long style there. So that's going to be one option. How do we like those? Is she on the line or no? Okay. Well, we'll wait till she calls back. I'm going to have our diamond requester call back because then it'll be easier when you're on the line. And Debbie got those? Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. Hope all's really good. Enjoy those rubies, and I'm really excited for you. We also have a smaller, these are actually all white diamonds, even though they look like yellow diamonds because we have the yellow and the white gold there. I have a slightly smaller style for you, which is actually going to be, I think, what a lot of people are going after here that have the yellow and the white. Take a look at this. This is how they compare. So I'll show you together. That's actually yellow diamonds. So even though these look in my hand on the right side, they look like yellow and white, these are actually going to be all white diamonds. The one that I hold here in the tweezers, that actually is yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. And you can see they're both drops, but you have a little bit longer, more of that spiked look, which I really, really love. Just I like edgy. I'm just kind of a little bit edgy, and I enjoy that. So I love that little spike design and the fact that there are baguettes and rounds. Then you've got this fabulous look here, which is all rounds. Gives you a little less length, but there's still a nice drop. So here's that length. So let me know which one you'd like to see. If there's probably one or the other you're thinking about, and then we can also give you all the information. But a lot of diamond weight. There's the 1 3/4, and then of course the other style is going to be, just stay right there. I'll just switch them out real fast. There's the other style, which is going to be a little bit longer, and that's going to be approximately, yeah, that's going to get you in the 2.5-inch range there. So really good, and then I can, get to those. Yeah. Which one? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell me again. You can always say the ones on the card or the ones that aren't on the card too, if that helps. There are the other ones there, so you can see. So there they are together, and you can just kind of let me know if you have a preference already, and then we'll kind of get into all those details for you. So you can see them on and get the carat weights and obviously all that we like to do. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll take those ruby studs away. Anybody else can get those too. $6.99 for the larger rounds, $4.99 for the smaller ovals. Okay, coming up. Let's get to it. And did you know, Will, did you want to see? Let me just put these up first. These are going to be the yellow and the white diamonds. They're the smaller of the two, but still have that great length. And you can see right up close those really good yellow diamonds that you have, which is going to be a large part of this earring. It's actually going to be the vast majority is going to be the yellow diamonds that you have. Then we have, again, all white diamonds in the other version if you want longer, but take a look at these at least to get the close-up there. Item number is 1120983, and that will give you, it's a really pretty look too because they have that elongated shape. Are neither of those working, Will, for them? Okay, so let's go ahead and move right along in just a moment here, but if anybody wants these, we'll just blow them out. Carat 36 on the yellow, 48 points in the white. Really gorgeous drop here. You can see the intensity of the yellow used. It's not just a light material. Then you have the white diamonds around that. Of course, right up top, also yellow diamonds. So you get your yellow and your white together. It looks really, really fresh and fabulous. And then there's that two-tone, which I look at how much we've had in yellow diamond jewelry here. And then these will simply work back in a beautiful, beautiful way. But also post and butterfly back, drop that's 1 3/4 inches. A huge savings in value. We're going to need you on the phone lines for these, though, because there is one pair. And when they're gone, because that's how this works. And yet, this is even a little more extraordinary than what we have in the other version, just because it is so much yellow diamond weight. And when you get a carat 36, remember, that's just the yellows. You got to add the 48 points. So altogether, you're getting a carat 84 in diamond weight here. That is tremendous. And then we're about to drop them to a new price as well, because they used to be $39.99. And that's great. I like a lot of diamonds for, anything you can get. If you can get something for under $4,000 in the diamond world today, I think you're living pretty well, right? That's a nice discount. But when you get a carat 84 in the diamonds like you have here, and yet yellow diamonds for the most part, and they're not 39, and they're not 29, and they're not even $19.99. I'm an advocate of every woman having at least 3 types of earrings in her collection. And I know you probably have more than 3 earrings in your collection, but 3 types that I think every woman needs to have: a stud, a hoop, and a drop. And I think that the studs and the hoops are the ones that we wear more often for daily, for casual, whether it's professional, whether it's casual, whether it's just, daytime, nighttime, those always work. But I do think that there are occasions that come up, whether it's, the big event, the celebration, the gala, the wedding, the big, big event where you want to just look a little bit different than you do every other day when you're just, hanging out. And I do think that that is where sometimes the stud and the hoop may have to just take a back seat and hang out in the jewelry box, and something needs to come out that's just a little bit more wow. I think a diamond drop is necessary in collections for that reason, and that's what you have right here is a diamond drop. Now, obviously upgraded in the fact that they're yellow diamonds with white diamonds, and the beautiful part that they've got that border. They look incredibly expensive. They're not. They're right now only $19.99, and they're going even lower than that. So come on in, I'll try one on. Again, the length here, let me show you what that's all about from a distance. And then I'm going to show you the finishing. There's a beautiful finishing behind them in an under gallery. And there's your length here at 1 3/4 inches. Call me early, look at the back. Look at all that great under gallery finishing. That's important because if you are dressing up, and trust me, if you're wearing this earring, you're probably going to be in something other than your jeans. And you're going to be in something other than a sweatsuit. They're going on right now. Just give me a second to put them on. And you know what's going to happen here, guys? If the hair's up, if you've got a short hair style, if you're going with the updo to be a little bit more elegant that day, that is going to be important that that backing is finished. You may look at that as a small minor detail. I think it's a huge deal because that's oftentimes going to show, maybe not to you in the mirror, but to everybody else who sees you. If they see them from the back like that, that is going to very well show. So let me show you here just to give you an idea of what they look like here so you can see what that's all about. You can see how gorgeous those drop and how just an amazing look that they give you there. So you can really see that incredible size, that great movement they're going to give as well, that amazing style they have. They're just That's the fabulous earring you need to have there, and then the yellow and the white that goes with it. So they're not even $19.99. We're going even lower than that. So come on in early. Don't want you to wait and miss out. We know that much because we don't see yellow and white diamonds all that often, and we're going to blow them out right now. They're not even $18.88. They're not even $17.99. This is one of those values that makes you do the double take, and hopefully you're dialing in really, really early. They're not even $17.99. Take a look at the close-up. I will put them back up there, and of course, big post and butterfly back there for you as well. So really just, again, standard classic kind of way that they are going to sit, that great finishing. Here it is up close as far as that under gallery is concerned, which we love. And they're only $17.77 to the very first caller who would like to own those really gorgeous designer earrings. We have the longer style as well, but I think those are going to be, you know, this is a pretty long style for what we typically see in fine jewelry as it is. So you may want to consider those. The longer style in that more spiked design, they can also come up at any time for you. We'd love to show you those as well. But here we go. Last call on that pair of earrings, $17.77 only. What a value you've got there. And notice there's even that bigger white diamond between the different sections of those elongated pear shapes that you have. So really, really good look there. And we are thrilled to have them with a carat 84 in total diamond weight. That is a lovely look. So our last call now on those, and they're here if you'd like them. And then we're going to move right along. We got a lot to show you here today, and I hope you can stay with us for the duration if you'd, like to just hang out and look at some pretty jewelry. And here we go with our next opportunity. And thank you so much on the rubies that continue to go out. What's that? Another pair to show? Okay, and don't forget about the white diamond ring that's $49.99 with that D color. So who's this for? Same caller? Yeah, these are the classic white diamond earrings that I tell you I've bought these many, many times. So if you want the yellow diamonds, they're here. Here's the classic stiletto drop that's going to be that icicle style, all bigger diamonds. This is going to be a wild one. These are not just for the requester, they're white diamonds, so we have a couple pairs available. They start with this almost lever back design. Then you get a really good look, 1110-370. That goes back a ways, 87 points in the diamonds here that you have. And then also, they're going to give you a really good look because they're going to start with that little spike design. See how they go smaller to larger? And then also, when the drop begins, you've got smaller to larger, all individual stones set in this beautiful, it looks like a bezel, but it's not. It's actually a bigger basket underneath the prongs holding those stones super securely. Loving that. And it is going to be a wild moment here. 87 points in diamonds. I'll try these on for you as well. This is one of those tried and true, really super duper classic favorites here. And let's show you. And they also have a great finishing. Not as ornate, of course, because it's behind the baskets, but look at how sleek. I mean, they look even better when they're on, which you'll see. 1.5 inches, top to bottom. And they're going to be less than $1,000. They're only $888. Great new style. Going back to the drawing board, Will, again. All right, so those are all just white diamond drops. We're trying to help out some requests here, and we'll see if we've got anybody who would like those. So $888. Those are some of our most classic diamond drops that we do, and I think, again, still have that beautiful design, which you can see here. Let's show these on really quickly for you, just to see what those are all about with that great. And you see how this is important, too. The little top portion goes a little bit higher than where the post is. That's super important because that is hiding and camouflaging your piercing. Your piercing does not show. That's highly important, I believe. That's a much better look. I don't want to see my piercing. I don't think anybody does. You've got an earring here that hides it because that's just ingenious design. They could have easily put that post right at the very tippy top, and instead they've got that, again, that great look. And you can see how big those diamonds are. And for $888, you get them. So this is for anybody. Take advantage of them if you like them. Let's go back to our wheel, and we'll show you another look at another. Let's see if there's anything else we can show, and we'll help you out. So that's really, 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 really good. So $888. Thanks so much, guys, for the requests. Appreciate those. Whether we get them or not, it's always nice to have those requests, and I just hope that everyone remembers that we've got the ability to get those to anybody else who'd like them as well, so don't feel like, I can't on those because I gotta let the requester have them. We've got a couple pairs of those for you because they are white diamonds. So white, yellow, rose, gold, also available. Let's get to a quick wheel. And don't forget, we had a $49.99 opportunity on a white diamond. We don't see that hardly ever. So we have a 1/01 diamond that's here for $49.99. That does not happen. And it's here still. So that rarely, we don't see that very often. 101 GIA certified diamond in that over 1 carat size, and it's under $5,000 to get it. So I highly, highly recommend and urge you to think about that if you're interested in a big diamond, because I know we have a lot of you that are, but we don't have them very often. So keep that in mind. It's still here, and it's that D color, completely eye clean SI1. So really want you to think about that. We also have necklaces coming up, the one I'm wearing, getting a lot of questions about it. We'll do that shortly. Also, we have a new, the curve link style. That actually is the match to the bracelet that you all loved yesterday. That's coming up as well. Here's how we go to our wheel. We're going to show you a really, really good wheel here that's got the start of a blue wing block D. Look at this. To begin, and call us on those diamond icicle earrings. We love them. And then we've got a few more to add to this wheel before we get to our top of the hour, which is 5 minutes away. Still have everything from the hour, basically. Everything except the cat's eye, no, the chatoyant, let's see, no, the asterism sapphire and the emerald. Everything else is here. So we got a lot of pieces still here. If you want to call on any of those, you may. We can do those for you. We have a lot of great diamond drops here for you. We have some of the ruby studs still here. The men's ring is gone, and the fabulous, of course, wouldn't you know it, my emerald is gone. Everything else is here, though. And so here is our pink diaspora with a lot of purple. This looks like a purple diamond to me. So I know pink diaspora is rare and all, and I should be touting that. I don't care. It looks like a purple diamond. So, and purple diamonds are even more rare than pink diaspora. So I just, again, love that for the way it's shining and shimmering and glistening. That cutting is everything in that cushion cut. Very important. If you want to go straight up, white diamonds, we've got that too. And let's just do a quick blowout. And then I've got this really gorgeous golden zircon. It is yellow in color. It looks like a diamond. It's a beautiful cut. And anything you want on this wheel, we're going to make them dirt cheap. Just got to move some jewelry here before our hour gets here. Hour number 2, that is. And we want to help you own something really fresh, fabulous, specialty, designer. I cannot get over the rarity that's up here, and yet the price tags. I'm going to change it all. We've got a $1,799 price tag for, is this a different, oh, this is the pendant to match. Okay. Did you like those earrings after all? You did like the white diamond icicles? Do you want to get a look at the pendant to match real quick? Yeah, let me just flash it here. This is the pendant. So a lot of you are thinking about those earrings. You would think I'm holding up the earring. It's not. This is a pendant with a bail. So this is actually the pendant that matches that gorgeous diamond icicle earring. And yet, you want to see that on the hand? It's going to be, I think, the same size and everything. So it's really meant to just be proportionally the same. Look at this. Yeah, perfect match to the earring. Real quick here, item number 11100437 is the pendant. 34 points in diamonds on this one. The length is going to be the same. Yeah. Yay, Lori. She got some white diamond drop earrings. She might call right back, Christine. Now she's looking at the pendant going, a pendant to match with an 1 3/4 drop, same style? Yes. But the price needs to be better, am I right? It sure does, and it will. Call me quickly. This is also an amazing gift idea. I'm going to show it on the neckline right now. Gifting, 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 gifting. And again, something a little more dramatic in a drop, don't you think? Something dramatic in a diamond drop pendant. Look at this. Oh, who likes that necklace? That's coming up today. Yay! Coming up, this chevron shape. I love this chevron. Oh my goodness, Mary Ellen, wouldn't that go with your new emerald? Yes, it would. I'm buying one of those as well. I'm going to buy more than you will today. I will be my best customer today for sure. That is for sure. Yes? Oh yeah, of course. We're getting the wheel, I promise. I just, you know, we got this requester over here who's like, show me everything in diamond drops. So want to get to it very quickly. That's the pendant. Let's make the pendant really stinking affordable. That is a stiletto style, gorgeous. And obviously the chain you put it on is going to determine whether it's up a little higher. This would be a 16, 17, 18, but keeping in mind there's almost 2 inches in the drop. So keep that in mind. So you may want to start a little higher. Like I'm wearing my necklace at 16 inches. I would actually, you know, typically that's what, you know, great for layering, right? You put the smaller piece up top, a little longer. Think of how beautiful that'd be layered. Let's go ahead and I'll show it really close as well. Just, if you don't mind, I'll put it on the wheel since they take too long to take the wheel down. But that pendant, by the way, it's the pendant only that's this price, $499. The pendant's $499, and then we'll get to the wheel, I promise. But I just want to get that in for those of you that picked up the fabulous earrings just a moment ago, I wanted to give you a look at that beautiful, beautiful pendant to match. So $4.99 of the pendant gives you 34 points. Remember, the earrings are still here as well, and the earrings are 87 points for $8.88. So you can get still the earrings, the necklace, or rather the pendant, or both. Get them together. They're really that match set you need to have. If you get one, you get both. That's for sure. At least I think you would, because the matching is so good, and it's not that kind of style where you have to say, well, I don't know. Sometimes people... I often do this too. If I'm wearing a big earring, I'm probably not doing a necklace, and vice versa. If I'm wearing a necklace, I'm probably not doing a huge earring. And the thing is this, we actually, those styles, I think, given that they're the stiletto style, they actually work really well together. So I think you just get both, and you can still obviously mix and match as you want and do one at a time if you want to, but I'm really a fan of that matching set. So get them if you can. Let's go ahead and move right along from the pendant. We'll get to that wheel because we have a lot of people asking about the wheel. So let's move on from this one, and then we're going to go right to all 5 of these rings that are brought down from $1,799. Oh my goodness, you ready for this? Yes. Yes, I'd love to. 1120585, yellow zircon first, one of a kind on all of them. That one's in the yellow gold, Christine, you can change it. Actually, anything on the wheel can be changed. Oh my goodness, the values here are so, so, so good. Look at that. It's like you're looking at I find it's funny that this stone, for whatever reason, the cutting makes it almost look like a dome shape. They're not going to be $17.99. Yes. Tanzanite's coming up next, of course. Tanzanite and the diaspora, the purple diamond diaspora. I mean, it really does look like purple diamond. It's not a purple diamond, but it really looks like one. And the diaspora for you is 1119974. Then the Tanzanite, wait till you hear the size of the Tanzanite. That's coming up. Look at the snap, that pink diaspora, really more on the purple and blue side for sure. That's going to be, you know what, make them less than even $1,000. Here comes the Tanzanite. This size of Tanzanite, it's a 174, just shy of 2 carats in the oval. We're loving this wheel. Look at the saturation level you're getting on that blue wing block D. It is gorgeous. 174 in size, simple, elegant, but bold mounting. And that's going to be 6 points in diamonds. You know what? They're not even $9.99. Tony, let's give everyone a better value. Let's give them a better value than even $9.49. I'm blowing right past that. Anything you want on this wheel, change the gold color we're sizing. Which one, Christine? Zircon. Are you talking about the yellow one? Because there's a pink one too in front there as well. Yellow zircon's gone. They're not even $9.49. They're not even $8.99. Let's go even lower, blow them out, $888 while they last. That's it. The yellow zircon is already spoken for. Thank you. Which one? Pink diaspora already spoken for. Thank you. That's the Tanzanite's verifying. Look at that. So here we are with 3 left. This is the Tanzanite. Here's a white diamond ring, baguettes and rounds in a bypass style. This is the big pink zircon. I might put that in the middle because that's the big one there. That's the pink zircon. And that's, you know, we did the zircon ring to start the show with the white, the pink, and the blue together. It's a little more simple way. Yes. Which one? Bypass diamond ring, white, yellow rose on that, 1118895. Take a look at this on the hand. And that's going to be 15 points in the baguettes, 40 points in the rounds, so 55 points total weight. And listen to this. It's 18 karat solid gold. It's 18K. White, yellow, or rose for $888. My goodness, what a ring. So, Keon, any questions before we go on this wheel? Or any of the diamond earrings we've had prior to it? Which diamond earrings are you taking? The stilettos? The white diamonds? The yellow and the white, or just the white? 87 points? 87, those? 87 points, yeah. You got it. Good. And the matching pendants here too. $4.99 for the matching pendant. Carat 74 on the blue wing block D. Really busy on the phone lines. Again, bear with us if you're waiting on hold. I apologize. We don't have a million operators here today. Apologize for that. Apologize now. Keep that apology I'll continue to make throughout the show. Sorry for the busyness here. It's going to be a little bit busy on our phone lines all day, but we'll get to you as soon as we can. And that's why, again, even more incentive to call in early. That's going to be really helpful. And specialty, look at that though. Pink zircon, blue wing block D with the reds. You see the reds. We've said it for years. Sometimes the blue wing block Ds that are smaller sizes, i.e. not your 15, not your 20, not your 10 karat stones, sometimes those don't have as much neon inherently. That stone does. You are not giving up any of the famed color we love of blue wing block D. You're not. Even though it's just under 2 carats, you're not giving up the color, the red flashes, the neons, the saturations. You're not. That you get it all. That's what's so important. So let me know. Last call, 60 seconds, please. Our stiletto icicle drop earrings continue to be popular. The pendant to go with continues to be popular. Also have, we've got several, look at that, 3 different pieces. Still verifying the bypass ring, 55 points in diamonds in the 18K. The carat 74 blue wing, gorgeous, with some diamond accents on the sides. There's some great symbolism there with those little heart motifs kind of built in, kind of cut out and built in from the sides there, loving that. And then you also have your choice of the white, the yellow, the rose gold on all 3 of them. How fabulous. So you've got a lot to choose from there. Enjoy. Let's see, we've got a last call here now on this particular wheel where everything is only $888. That is a stunning, stunning, stunning value. I mean, that is not supposed to be that price. You know it as well as I do. Talk about a great per carat and all that gold for the blue wing. Don't forget about the pendant, the diamond pendant for $499. We continue to be busy. We have earrings going out still. We have pendants going out still. And we now have the last 3 rings that are all being verified on as well. So last chance, last call on anything up there. We've got gorgeous yellow sapphire drops too. Aren't these fun? They look, what's that? Oh, sure. Do you need to see it on the hand again? You got it. Here it is. 111-8895. Once again, kind of goes anywhere on the hand too. Like could even be a pinky ring or a thumb ring if you wanted it to be. But we'll start with the, as a point of reference, like to always kind of put things on the same finger so you get, since it, you're used to seeing pieces there, so you get to know what they look like and how they correspond to each other. And Will, did you end up getting those diamond earrings for your caller? And did they like the pendant too? I'm sorry? They got the set. Great, congratulations. I appreciate them requesting that because look at how many other people got them too. So that's always nice. Those classics that don't get to come out all that often, but always nice to do that. So there's that bypass ring. Again, doesn't that look like more than 55 points in diamonds? It really does. Remember, this is the only option up on the wheel that is giving you 18 karat gold. So you're getting a higher premium, a higher purity and a very much premium gold because it doesn't get better than 18 karat gold. We know that. Any higher purity and you're going to have, it's going to be a little too soft to hold your precious, important stones. So top of the hour is already come and gone. And that means I'm behind on our top of the hour special. And, oh, we have a gorgeous golden quartz. So this isn't technically the top of the hour because it's a one of a kind, but I have something so amazing here to show you before we get to our top of the hour, which is that necklace that I'm wearing, which I'm really excited about. But take a look at this. New gold quartz with diamonds. I'm just going to flip it around because I feel like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like that's the top of the stone. Take a look at that. Isn't that cool? So here it is. 112's 1098 is the item number. Keep calling on the pieces on the wheel. Keep calling on our diamond drop pieces as well. All of that. We'd love to hear from you. Find what you're thinking about. We might still have it available for you. So this is really, really important. And you've got this gold quartz, which is actually one of our larger at 2.5 carats. It's in the white and the yellow gold now. So I would recommend leaving it that way because we did add yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So you've got all that happening. We still have our white diamond from the first hour, that big time 101, really good D-color diamond. That's a, yes. Yes? Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Oh. And tell me something. Have we ever heard that before? Agatha, you're not the first person to say that. Agatha is addicted. Agatha, I want to let me welcome everybody to the top of the hour anyways. We're a little behind, but hey, we've got the wheel going on. We got a lot of people thank you, Agatha, for all those wonderful things you just said. She was just sharing here with us that she has been shopping all over Europe for jewelry for a while. Our diamond prices, our pricing cannot be beat. That's too funny because I got an email from Judith, she's in Vienna. How about that? And she was sending me, she's a longtime shopper at TVON. I know she's probably in that addicted category. And she was sending me photographs of the beautiful jewelry in Vienna. And she was just saying, hey, look at this. And I can only imagine what those price tags are. And yet just this morning, Risa, you know, Agatha, we've got a whole group going on. I mean, we've got, you know what I say? We say we've got a little group of the TVON addicts. We're called TVOnimous because, you know, if you feel like, you know, usually Tuesday is when we meet since it's the only day we don't have a show. So Tuesdays when, you know, all the TVON addicts, we get together and try to get each other through our withdrawals from, you know, no TV on Tuesday. But there's a lot of people that feel that way, and I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, Risa, who's in New York City, she messaged me this morning. Thank you, Risa. She messaged to check on, you know, our safety and make sure we're all good, but with our extreme weather. But she also was saying the same thing. She goes, I'm in New York City, and once I found TVON, now that I found TVON, the diamond prices truly cannot be beat. And it's not by a little bit either. It's by big leaps and bounds that you save money on our diamonds and everything else. So, you know, it's true. Once you find TVON, you don't really need, there's not another need to go out into those retail stores or even really anywhere else ever again, because, you know, the quality and the value just cannot be surpassed. And that's what we're so proud of. And so thank you. And I know we have a lot of people that are new to the show that are discovering TVON every single day. And that's really a thrill as well. So you can be a part of it. And, you know, if you are newer, come on in, try one of those great diamond drop pieces we had, try something in an exotic that we had as well. Because once you have that first piece, I think you're going to find that, my goodness, whatever I want, they have it. And the prices are going to be leaps and bounds better than anywhere else. So we appreciate you, again, watching and shopping. And yeah, take a look out there. If you haven't been out beyond the television realm, take a look at what retailers are getting right now for diamonds and gold. It really is staggering. Even if you haven't been out, but you were like, last year I checked it out, things have changed. And they are rapidly changing, and it's not for the better. So glad that we can be here for you guys. Glad that we can have, you know, this super cool experience that we do together where we can bring these types of values that truly are nowhere else. So we're thrilled about that. And thank you all for being a big part of our family. And I get it. If you're addicted, I get it. I get a little addicted myself here, just being here, offering these values. So take a look at our gold quartz, then we'll have our top of the hour necklace. And again, I've just been hearing that a lot. It's just, yeah, Risa said it this morning. She goes, I'm in New York. And trust me, I think when she says I'm in New York, she's probably not comparing us necessarily to the huge flagship stores. She's probably also comparing us to wholesale, right? She's got a big jewelry district, just like we have a big jewelry district, and that's where you could get wholesale, and still TVON's gonna beat wholesale, so that's exciting. Thank you, Andy. Here's what we're gonna do. I've got the gold quartz here, 2.5, 48 points in the yellow, 86 points in the white diamonds. There's your two-tone gold, 2 tones of diamonds, and then, oh, it's a lot of diamond weight around a gold quartz, but this pattern is so cool because it really does. It looks a little bit like a beautiful 24 karat pure gold lightning bolt that's happening throughout the pattern there of the oval. And of course, that's within the stone. So that is all tucked into this natural quartz material that you have. And every stone is going to be unique, but we have really dressed this one up, right? Those are all big, important diamonds, especially the white diamonds there. And to get nearly 1.5 carats in diamonds around your gold quartz, and you know how these go very, very quickly. So don't wait, because this is not going to last very long. Take a look at that. There it is on the hand for you, so you can see what that's all about. And you've got nice body color to that quartz too. It's not, some of them are a little bit more colorless or white, others have a little more intensity to them. This is a nice backdrop. I think with the deeper background, it's going to give you a little more of that jump of the gold. There's a $49.99 price on this bag. Ooh, that's a little steep. So I'm going to do better, and we're going to make this really simple and easy, and we're just going to send it on out. And it's no longer $49.99. Let me come in even a bit closer, because we just had that huge wheel. And check and see. We had a big first hour. We still have the white diamond. That's going to be shown again, and it will go. Just a matter of, you know, a lot of late arrivals on this Sunday, because people have been out brunching and doing all that thing. And, you know, they've been brunching and worshiping and doing all that good stuff, and now are ready to shop, hopefully. So here we are with our $49.99 piece. Doesn't mean you're paying $49.99 today. We're going a lot lower than that. And all I got to do right now is drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. And it's going to be $19.99 for the very first caller. And for that kind of diamond weight, 86 in the white, and then the 48 in the yellow, ultra premium, carat 34 total weight, and a good size gold quartz that you see has that's 24 karat. So even though 24 karat would be too soft to make jewelry out of, it's perfectly fine when it's found naturally in this quartz gem like you see right here. So that's a big one, big one, big one. So let me know who's got it. And then Keon, you're thinking about something else still from earlier. And then Will's thinking, okay, so we've got this one verifying. We've got yellow sapphire earrings. Are you ready for the necklace? The necklace that I'm wearing, it's a really cool, it's a modern piece. It's a little up to date. You know, this isn't like your grandmother's jewelry here. This is like up to date styling, but still has kind of a mod type of look. Like, you know, I'm out there in the designer world because that's part of my job. I know, can you imagine? I got to go look at jewelry all the time. I know, it's a rough job, but somebody's got to do it. And so I am more than willing to oblige, and yet this is what's happening in so many of the big, cool, edgy designers. I literally bought earrings last night that remind me of this style. And I'm going to show you, this is what I'm wearing on my neckline. It's a two-tone piece, which I think is just ingenious because why not have a piece that, you know, I think if you're a jewelry lover, you probably have some white metal and some yellow, and you need something to go with everything. This one, ugly card. We got a bad card here. Okay, let me just take it off and put it on my hand because you've been seeing it on my neckline. So I think you're pretty familiar, but I want to get you the close up here. And one of the things I adore, this is going to be a little tougher to show because there's all that mirror finished gold on one side. And so I know it's picking up some glare, but it's yellow gold, so you'll get a look there. And then you've got the diamonds, which are actually also graduated from smaller at the top of the V to larger. And then it has, I was so shocked to discover, this has one of the most beautiful finishings to the point where when I show this to you up close, I think a lot of people would wear this. Thank you. Gold quartz is gone. Appreciate that, Victor. Gold quartz is spoken for, but I cannot get over how beautiful it is from the back. To the point where there's an entire pattern that is so ornate and detailed, I think you could wear it this way. You know what it looks like? Okay, guys, this is a weird thing to say, but Judith Lieber is a great handbag designer who does those very famous $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, all the way up to $20,000 teeny tiny clutches that usually hold maybe a lipstick if you're lucky. And they're everywhere and they're really cool. I am a collector. I adore them. She does a butterfly design where it looks just like this because the butterflies really pronounced higher, taller wings. This kind of reminds me of that. It's a really beautiful, I mean, it's weird to say the V is a butterfly, but when you look at the intricacy, which I'll show you up close here, it really is very reminiscent. So here's the front, which you can see a little bit more of that gold there because that's obviously tougher to see. Yeah, this one's going to be tough. I'm just going to show you here, though. There's what I'm talking about for the back. So you see how that's got all that beautiful carving that's kind of like the V shapes in and of themselves. They do have the V-shaped top and bottom. And then here's the front, which is so unique. And you see those bigger VS diamonds you have. Again, I'm going to hold it at this weird angle just so you can see the gold. And that's mirror finish yellow on the left side, white gold to house the diamonds on the right side. Total diamond weight on this one, I'm going to go get it. I just want to show you that side detail. This is all attached to the chain, so it's not a pendant. It is all part of the deal here. And then I'll put it upright. Now, another thing about this, it's going to have this premium lobster claw. 3 different adjustable lengths from 16, 17, and 18 inches. So this gives you all that adjustability. I've been wearing mine at 16, which is how I like to do it with a daintier necklace like this. And then I'll show you here on the hand so we can give you, speaking of dainty, let's just give you an actual measurement of that V shape that you have here. It is going to be about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. You see there. And then I love this layer. Now the diamond weight is 20 points, but consider one side only. So they're quite large at the base of the V, and it's a great giftable. It's item number 1742. And it's as it is, but again, two-tone gold. So you've got one size fits all, yeah, but I mean, not only just literally one size fits all, but also that gold of 2 colors, so it's really gonna work for a lot of different people who have different collections. You can see that beautiful chain has got diamond cutting. There again is that clasp enclosure from a distance away, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline, but there's a huge value coming up for our top of the hour. I love this layered. So might as well show you a couple together because when we add all the different links in there, it's easier to layer. So you don't need to worry about that. That's one of the beauties of it is I've got mine on at 16 inches. I'm adding this one, how it would sit at about 18. 17 would be right about here. You could do that too. That's kind of cool. And then you've got, you could certainly go to 18 if you want to, which would sit right about there. So if you're layering it with other things, let's say a diamonds by the yard, then maybe you put this a little lower because your diamonds by the yard is more narrow. If you're wearing it with a bigger pendant, like what we had earlier, we had the white diamond stiletto, then maybe this goes a little higher. I tend to wear, when I layer, I tend to wear the smaller necklace up top and then bigger, pendants and the like a little bit lower. So just love how these look layered together if you wanted to create that look. So we'll go back to the hand and we'll make it a really big value. It's not even $13.99. Huge opportunity here. And then I will put it on, let me see if I can find a nice card here so I can get you a good look at it here up close so you can see it. And I'll do that right now. We'll just bring it on close. It's got that mirror finishing, which of course always picks up the light so beautifully. It's not going to be $9.99. We're going to make this nice and affordable. Check this out. Got a new display here for you that I put together. So this is going to be a really good one. And it's not even $9.99. Zoom back a bit. There it is. I just love the idea that still too, it's like a great piece if you wanted to maybe pair it up with a Wonder Ring because it's still that kind of influence. It feels a little bit like all of our Wonder Rings, doesn't it? It's got that chevron shape. It looks great with Imperial and got the big emerald earlier, right? With that deeper V design. This would be a beautiful match with that as well. And it's not even going to be $9.99. Huge value. Remember, we're just getting some glare on it now, but I'll show you as best I can. Honestly, I got to go all the way up there if we're going to see it without the glare. But you see that yellow gold and that white gold. It really is striking and unique and modern and fresh. And remember all the adjustability, and it's not even going to be $8.99, $7.99. We'll just do a quick blowout here. We have another necklace coming up too that's a little bit later. That's that curb link that matches the bracelet. So lots of options to even layer today in necklaces, but this is not even $7.99 or $7.77. We'll make it easy. We'll make it $699 only. And remember, full on necklace, two-tone gold, bigger individual diamonds, and of course, light as a feather. I just point that out too because I'm not into, I love necklaces, but I don't wear heavy necklaces. If I wear a necklace, it's going to be really dainty and light so that it's just kind of that barely there feel. So this is definitely that. $699, we'll give it 60 seconds. We got to run. Lots to do, but only an hour and 40 minutes in our Sunday. And we do have some new earrings that are also drops, but in yellow sapphires. We've got the big Paraiba that's also here, and then we've got a discount on some famous white diamond rings, and that Paraiba, we're going to do that in 10 minutes. You remember how I told you at the beginning of the show, we have our most affordable Paraiba here. And normally that would mean $4,000, $5,000, somewhere in that range. It's a lot more affordable than that. So we're going to get you a really important Paraiba opportunity today that is not here otherwise. Which, thank you. Remember, this is two-tone as is, so this one only stays like it is. There's no choices to make, and once again, we are backed up on our phone lines. So I apologize for the wait. We have light operators, hurricane today here, so probably better advised to stay at home if you can. For any of our California people, our Nevada people, our soon-to-be, I guess, headed up to Oregon as well. It's a little Arizona, a little Nevada. My mom, actually, weirdly enough, they're east of us, and she got the rain. It started last night. Very light rain, but she got it. Nevada was getting it before we were. Our rain started about 6 this morning. Crazy torrential rain expected for about 24 hours here in Southern California, our first ever hurricane/tropical storm. I'll get the full report later from Peanut. She's monitoring the situation while we're in our studio oblivious to what is happening outside of these walls. We have no idea what's happening, but I've heard some thunder and some rain. I have. This is, by the way, let's just give them a flash of this here really quickly. Forgive the lipstick, but this is the necklace we have coming up a little bit later. So this could be layered as well, don't you think? We could layer that on with the V shape too. So you can, this is what's coming up. If this looks familiar, it's because we had the matching bracelet was here yesterday. Yay. And we've got a couple left actually. So that's the necklace. Can you believe all 14 karat gold? It's 18 to 20 inches. So this one's even longer. And then it's got that big diamond cluster, which looks like a huge diamond solitaire. So a lot of great necklaces and earrings. Big deal today. Got a lot of them going on. And then we're going to give this a final 30 seconds. I'm going to move on. We've got the big Paraiba in 8 minutes, counting down. Big Paraiba deal. It's not a huge Paraiba, but it's a big deal. And then we also have a pink diamond. It really is a loud pink diamond. There's a lot of color to this pink diamond that we're going to see in just a bit. Gosh, we have so many great pieces. And we have more wheels on the way. Big, oh, diamond studs are here. Bezel set diamond studs. Haven't seen those in a long while, but they're really affordable. So we've got quite a few. And I've got to show you. I mean, there's a big Paraiba here. We'll get that. Better look at that. I know we flashed it. Who got your earrings over there, or your necklace, rather?
It was Janice.
Hi, Janice. Thanks for shopping. I hear that name a lot. Janice is a pretty frequent shopper, right? Hi, Janice. Where's she calling from? Montana. Ooh, just sounds lovely. I've never been, but it sounds lovely, doesn't it? A friend of mine grew up there, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to go. I want to go. Just want to go hang out for like a week in a cabin and not have internet service. Just totally disconnect. That sounds like a place that would be nice to do that in. Let's go ahead and keep moving. And I'm going to go right now. Oh my goodness. This is, do we dare? Okay, let's bring it. Yes, we're going to bring it. Let's bring it on out and give you all the deets. I've had two. Hi, Andy. He goes, hi. You weren't expecting me to go, hey, Andy, hi. Yeah. Oh, every day she does? Like every one of them? Really? They're not, some aren't like way too out there? Who is it, Terry or Jerry or Carrie? Sherry. Sherry in Georgia, right? Sherry in Georgia, and she got a necklace just now? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Something from our wheel. Well, thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your kind words. I love that. That is nice. Well, I do. I like my clothes. I do. And I try to never repeat for you guys. I try. Very, 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 very few times do I ever repeat. Try to give you something to tune in for every day, if not just the jewelry. Right? So here we go. Item number is 1120679. And this is, well, we've had two this week that were over 2 carats that were basically like this, color and clarity the same. That ultimate neon. This is 0679. It's a 157, but it looks a lot like our 2 carats. It does. Now the 2 carats are all gone. I've had the 2 carat in the bridge. We had the 2 carat in that baguette mounting. They're both gone. And they were, you know, real close to 20 grand. This one is not. It is a 157. It's elongated oval. So that's part of why it looks so much bigger than it weighs, but it's also, listen to this diamond weight. Has this never been on the air? 2 carats 40 just in heart shapes. And if you're going heart shapes, come in close. Do you see the outside? I know they're all put together, and I'm going to block a little bit of this just for a minute so you can see that on the outside, you are seeing, do you see in there? Like the base and all the way around? The point is out. But there are heart shapes that are creating the outer portion of this double halo, if you will. That's 240, but then there's another 69 points in white diamond round brilliance. And by my calculation, that means you're getting 309 in diamonds. Wow, that's a bunch. And even my 2 carat Paraibas did not have that diamond weight. So the 2 carat 50 that was sold yesterday, the I want to say 220 something, 225, 228, whatever it was, that didn't have this many diamonds. I don't think a mounting here has this many diamonds. Do we have another mounting that has 309 in diamonds? No, we do not. So this is extraordinary. And those VS diamonds, the heart shapes are still VS. They're huge individually. And then you get the round brilliance. I cannot get over it. Stays in the white gold is preferable. You can change it technically if you want to. I would probably just leave it. Most of our Paiibas are set in the white gold. They look fabulous that way. I would not consider switching it up. But this is a value. And for those of you that missed out on the previous 2 carat stones, this is a good option. It's not $20,000, but it did start at $29,999. So already, and I only say 20 because that's about where the 2 carats have gone, and they are both gone. They both were here this week. They are both spoken for, And that is because they were major values. Watch this. We're going to go lower than even $20,000, as we should, because it's a carat 57. But it's also going to be better than even, this is where it's going to go. I'm so excited for whomever gets this, because this is wild. And then we'll do the really affordable one right after this. That's how it's finished. It's a very clean stone. Please consider these are type 3 stones. They are supposed to, as a rule, have a lot of inclusions, especially the copper-bearing stones. That only adds to it. When you've got a copper content, copper and manganese to be exact, but copper is the main event. And when you have copper and manganese together, that makes a type 3 tourmaline that doesn't have copper, it makes it even more susceptible to inclusions. So the fact this is, and that's why it's so rare when you get these stones, and the ones that do have the magnificent clarity. And I gotta say, I'm not a heart-shaped person, you guys know that, but I don't mind this obviously at all because it doesn't read as heart shapes. It reads as really, really, really big diamonds all the way on the outside. So if you are somebody who's not into heart shapes, doesn't matter. If you're into heart shapes, it's kind of cool to know they're there if that's adding some symbolism or just obviously it adds to the unique factor of this designer diamond mounting that is one of our biggest all time, and it's not even going to be $10,000. Are you already thinking about it? Because it's not even $99.99. I am so thrilled with this price tag. And you know, I think everyone's getting really hip to the Paraiba game. Talk about something that you can't even, well, we talked a lot about earlier when Agatha and everybody in Risa was talking about our prices can't be beat. But in this case, it's honestly just hard to find it. It's really tough to even have access, forgetting about budget, forgetting about the actual financial aspect. Where do you find the opportunity to get Paraiba? And this one's not even $99.99. It's going to go, and you couldn't ask for a more extraordinary diamond mounting. It's not even going to be $8,999. Get ready. This is going to be multiple people, multiple collectors, but you know there's only one ring. And the elongation of that stone, that's why it was so important to see it on the hand, to realize the elongation of that stone allows that carat 57, which is already a big size in Paraiba, looks even larger, and it's not even $89.99. It's blowout time. We're going to make this, yep, this is it, $8,888, one caller only, and that is the collector's stone of the day to own. We just brought a white diamond earlier. That was extraordinary, but to get a Paraiba for under $9,000 that's got color and glow and clarity like that one does, just astounding. It really is. That is the value to have and to be a part of right here, right now. So that's going to be our one only in the Paraiba. And remember, none of these Paraibas, even at $20,000 this week, have been sticking around. There's a reason we have customers and consumers and collectors that know, they understand the value. They know when a price is too low on this precious stone, and this is it. Yet again, we're doing it over and over and over again with these values. So we've got that one here, and then that leads us right to our bottom of the hour, which is that halfway point of the show where we're going to get to that super affordable Paraiba I was telling you about that is right here, right now, that is so limited. So come on in on the early side, and this one should not be for $88.88. But again, it takes a minute sometimes because a lot of people are considering, and there you really see when you get the surface shine off those diamonds, you start to really appreciate those beautiful larger heart shapes you have. And that is, yep, $88.88, one and one alone. So that's going to be with that major diamond weight. That honestly, I hate to say it, but that would be worth it for the diamonds without the Paraiba, considering also that they're so large individually in the heart shapes, especially. They're going all the way around that outer edge. Think about that. They've got rounds in between them, which is why it's such a complete look. And then you also have those rounds filling in it. I can't say enough about it. It's amazing. It's amazing what we're doing on Paraibas. We're really giving collectors an opportunity here to save a bundle. So like I was saying right at the top of the show, we have something extraordinary today because everything you're seeing there and the beauty and the rarity that that stone is coming forward here next in something we have not seen before. And that is here for $88.88 if you want it. What this is coming up is a Paraiba. I can't say for everybody because the quantity is not going to allow that. But as far as price tag is concerned, as far as really good affordability, opening the opportunity up to one and all, this is it. Or maybe even perhaps gifting. Can you even imagine? Gifting somebody you care about, let's say a jewelry lover, a collector, just somebody who loves great jewelry in unusual, unique quality. This is it. The Paraiba, the same material, just smaller than what you just saw is coming out to play at the most unbelievable affordable level. It's in a wide band. We felt like if you're going to house a stone this important, and we want to make it affordable, but we have the ability here to bring you something that we still wanted to add an appropriate mounting for the rarity of this stone. So in that sense, we gave it a lot of gold, comfortable as can be. You can see it's a wider band, right? Still gave it a lot of meticulously done pave diamonds. And the choice is yours, gold color, white, yellow, or rose gold, whatever you desire. But this is going to be all about affordability, which is why it is so important to dial early. Really, really, really important, because even with, it's going to go quickly. And Paraiba, for those of you, is it going to be a huge stone? No. It's going to be a 10-pointer, but it's going to be really, really affordable so that you can get it. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are collectors of gems and jewelry who will never, ever have a Paraiba because of what we just talked about. Lack of availability, and if you find it, the price tag, which is obviously more than most things, more than most jewelry, more than most gems. This is highly, highly, highly important. Dial in as quickly as you can. Honestly, we're going to give it a price that should be more just based on the gold without the Paraiba. So this is hugely important. If you have ever wanted one or wanted to try it or experience it or be able to say for your heirloom collection, I have a Paraiba, this is the time to do it if you're on a bit of a budget, because how else do you do it? $8,888 on one, great value, but that's not going to be in everybody's price point. This one is, and look at the gorgeous color and clarity you're getting here. And, oh, this is good. 1121772 is the item number. Thrilled to see it, 10-point Paraiba. And here's what it looks like. We're going to come in a little closer, obviously, from that last one, even though you see it's so detailed. The mounting itself almost looks vintage, doesn't it? Beautiful detail with that mill grain every which way. We kept the diamonds all concentrated on the top, but then after the diamonds basically stop, you get that continued detail around the sides. They really do go all the way to that side edge. So as far as when it's on the hand, you're going to see diamonds go stretch all the way across the finger, but then you've got, take a look. This is clean, bright, 10 points, and still important. This is not like other stones where, I'll be honest, if I had a 10-point tanzanite, it's not going to be that much. I don't have a 10-point tanzanite, just for the record. But if we had a 10-point topaz, a 10-point sapphire even, or a 10-point ruby, that's going to be on the more affordable side. But you got to remember how rare overall this stone is. Considered one of the rarest out there the world over. So to get anything in it is tough to do. And then we are still giving you, because believe it or not, it's not just a given that with a 10-point stone, you're going to automatically get clarity and color like that. That's still a challenge on this type 3 stone. So all that's important. We're going to blow this out. It's got a price tag to leave us today. As affordable as this is, it's still supposed to be $1,999. I'm not doing that. We're not going to do $1,999. What can you say? When you got values like this, they're not going to stick around. We're doing better than $1,999. We'll give it away. We're going to make this quick. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. The gold is worth more than what I'm about to price it at. So we know that's when I know we're giving you a value, is when we can really look at it and, important stuff aside, Paraiba aside, if you're able to get that ring just as a plain band for where I'm taking it, that's good. But the fact it has diamonds, diamond weight is, for a minute I thought maybe they're just accents. They're not. 22 points in diamonds, you got almost a quarter carat there, and they're good size individually. They've got that beautiful look where, again, some are pave, some are beautifully set with a little more of a bezel. So it's really all almost lacy. It's almost like a smoothness to it, even though there's texture. It's not a rough finish to the piece. It's got a smoothness to it. So it's not going to be hard to wear or complicated. Remember, you do get to change the gold color on this one as well, and it's not even going to be, and I need some collars ready, because otherwise, it's not going to stick around. We all know that, right? It's not even going to be $999. So now we're talking about something that's never happened before. And yet, as we take a look at it here on the hand, it's not even $999. Get ready. I love this in the white gold. That is traditionally how we see Paraiba, more often than not, but you can change it if you want to. If you're all about the yellow gold, get it. If you want to go a little more unique, rose gold, do it. But this is not $999. Come on in. We need one caller to be ready to go. Do you like it? I just think this is really exceptional. And it's not even $899 for the ring. And for anybody right now who is saying, oh, it's a 10-pointer, I'm out. I got to tell you again, please remember what this is. One of the rarest stones in the world. It is a unique color that not many stones in the world share, and it's going to be less than $899. We're blowing it out. I'm making it $888. First caller, good luck. And that is for 60 seconds. I don't imagine that sticking around very long. So 60 seconds is probably all we'll need, and then we will move along and get you some more great jewelry here tonight, or today. Nighttime, daytime, who knows? I drove into the pitch black, so who knows? Who knows? Feels a little more like a nighttime show than a daytime show, but we are live. We are live. All right, so final call, 888, 45 seconds, and it's here. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. Come on, guys. That's Paraiba at 888. The other one, 8888. And then a fabulous moment here to get you even more pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, tanzanite is here, yellow sapphire earrings, bezel set diamond studs, all of that. There's even a bezel set diamond bracelet. That's a classic. Love to see it. Our 3 Zircon ring is here. Our Imperial topaz round from earlier is here. We had some of the ruby studs. They're here as well. Let's keep moving. That's here at 888. Got to keep moving along. And we have 2 Paraibas. It's not a Paiiba crowd today. That's okay. Paraibas are rare. We don't see them very often anymore. Used to be, back when I started 20 years ago, I had them almost every day. That has changed quite a bit because that's when they were still actually actively being mined. No longer the case here anymore. Let's go to these earrings. These are really fabulous. It's a yellow sapphire earring. It's going to be our last drop earring of the day. We've had several already. And what looks like big yellow diamonds are actually really good yellow sapphires. And we've never had this style before. And it's a really good look because they're all marquise cuts. And we're just going to blow them out real quick. 112, 1758. Had a lot of earrings and necklaces. Still have some more necklaces to show you. These are marquise yellow sapphires at 195. Total carat weight and 16 points in the diamonds that are right up top. And once again, that little bit of that spike design. So start smaller at the top, goes a little larger as they drape. And then we're going to go ahead and blow them out real quick for you. And they're not quite as long as the earrings we had earlier. Certainly we've been seeing some, 2-inch plus drops and things like that. This is a little bit more subdued in the sense that it's still a drop. That's what we're showing you to get a little different look than we usually do. But here's what they look like from a distance so you can see that measurement they have. Then I'll go ahead and try one on. It's 1.25 inches top to bottom, but you see that beautiful, almost like floral or vine inspired style that they have as they drape. Those beautiful marquise, they're kind of offset in different directions, so it's really super unique. And yep, they're going to be a real good price tag. It's again carat 95 in the yellow sapphires, and really matching those is not easy to do, not to mention they're all fancy cuts, which we I think enjoy seeing something a little different than the oval. And then you do have that diamond weight at 16 points, and then this is what they look like on. I'll give you a look here of what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see there what they're all about and how they drop and have that nice little, again, kind of like, could it be like a little almost like grape leaves or a beautiful design there that you're seeing all the way dropping right on down. And then you see it kind of zigzags with those different shapes you have in the marquise. And we're going to blow them out right now. They're $999. That's it. So a quick value there as we take a look at those beautiful yellow sapphires that play as if they're those really saturated yellow diamonds that we sometimes see. Not the lighter variety, but that nice, deeper, darker pop. Let's go back to the wheel and take another look close up, and we'll see who's got them at $999. Huge value. They're a $3,000 earring. A lot less here today to get something that, let's face it, in our diamond drops were a little bit more. And we had some yellow and white diamond drop earrings earlier today. They're still here. Did you see how also everything's hinged? This is not just one straight style. Do you see all those marquise have a little bit of movement to them? So everything is hinged in between all those different marquise cuts. Those are so fresh and new and updated. We got a lot of new today. It's just like, that kind of not all that tired, been there, done that, right? A lot of really new, fresh, up-to-date, fabulous styles for you today. And we still have that necklace upcoming, which I know a lot of people are waiting on. And so we'll get to that beautiful curb link with the diamond cluster that looks like a solitaire. We'll have that, but I've got a big, big value on a pink diamond. Let's do it. Item number 112-1679 is coming up. Had a little lull here where we are ready to get you some great, you know what, I'm gonna let you set your price on this big one, and never hesitate to recognize that the pink diamond, we're calling it pink, really has more purple to it than anything else. That reads very purple on that center stone, which is a 19-point cushion cut. Item number is 1679, new today. I took one look at this and I glanced at it, and even when it was in the baggie, I saw that it had some really just awesome color. Saturation levels, everything in diamonds. Color is number one important. And we're talking about a stone here that gives you some very deep saturation for a pink. Pinks are usually the lightest shade of pink. This one keeps going and keeps going and keeps building and keeps building. It's not just about the 19-pointer, although that is the most extraordinary aspect. It also has 6 points in pink diamonds around it. That's the first halo. And then it builds with another diamond weight of 45 points in the white diamonds. I'm going to leave this up to you guys. It's totally up to you, except it is a $59.99 price tag, because otherwise it can be tough to understand, okay, where's it supposed to go? Where's it supposed to be? It is at $59.99 set to go today. This is because it's a fifth of a carat almost in a natural. Does it mean that it's heated to get there because it's got more saturation than we typically see? No. Still natural. Still from the earth. These stones are virtually impossible to get. Ever since the Argyle mine shut down and is done, it is tougher. So what has that done? It has propelled pricing throughout the industry, and I'm talking worldwide, not just here in the States, but everywhere, propelled pricing to yet another skyrocketing level that we've always seen. Of course, a natural color diamond is going to be expensive. It's one of the most expensive things you can ever own in jewelry, is a natural color of diamond, especially a pink, which is obviously a lot rarer than most. And I'm going to put this on the auction block, and we're not going to start at $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000 for a 19-pointer. There is one 19-pointer over to my right in a box from our inventory of old, not the new one today, but the old inventory. The 19-point pink, which has a lot lighter saturation, is over $12,000. So I think at 6, not sure why that started so low to begin with, it's going even lower than 3. We need some action on these phone lines. It's a busy Sunday. We get it. It's summertime. You know what? Not even going to be $3,000 or $2,500. I'm starting at 2. We're starting at 2. I need a collector, a museum curator, a diamond dealer who knows these wholesale loose for $7,000 and $8,000 for the stone by itself, not in a finished piece of jewelry with all those extra diamonds and gold, but just for the center, all by itself on its own. And we are going to start at $2,000, and it's a $10 increment. So that if you miss out on that first bid, well, not a big deal. $10 to advance it and could potentially get you the win on the ring. Okay, we have nobody at $2,000? Okay. We're not starting at 2. I'm looking for calls. Want to make sure we're still broadcasting. I know we've got power, so I know we're good there, but we got to make sure we're over at your place. So here's what I'll do. The inevitable to get the phones rocking, because I think one thing we understand, and please remember, I had somebody message me the other day. They were watching a different network that sells jewelry that's real. There aren't many of us anymore. Back in the day when I started, there were like 5 or 6 places you could shop for real jewelry. Today, not as many, right? You got to be good to stick around. And she sent me a photograph. She goes, look at these, can't say it on the air, look at these bleep diamonds. And they asked $79,000 for them. She's going, they ugly. $79,000. Why is it, she said, why is it that dirty, ugly, small diamonds are going for so much money? Well, because they're natural fancy colors. We have the natural fancy, and it's a beautiful color, and it's a great clarity, and it's in a great ring, and I don't have 2,000, 19, 18, 17, 16, let's get it going. I'm going to go $1,500 to start. $1,500. And back to what we were talking about earlier, when you're buying gold bands out there right now, you spend $4,000 on a 2mm gold band by itself. That's the way gold's going. Let's not forget there's gold behind it. You have diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds, and there's a 19-point center stone, and do we have the open at 15? We got it. Who is it? Sandra. From where? Colorado. I was going to say Colorado, but then if I did, she wouldn't be in Colorado. But she's in Colorado. And truth is, she dialed in at 2,000 and was ready to go, and I just kept on dropping. Here's what I'm going to do. We've got $1,500. I've got one caller and one bidder, and that's it, and I've got one ring. I'll tell you what, let me try it on, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to clock this thing out of here. So that this ring, look at that from a distance. The overall, so they're taking the square cushion, the 19-pointer, and they're replicating over and over and over with that beautiful square cushion design. So even the outside with that scallop detailing you have, so pretty. What in the world is happening? We have a 19-point Can we say natural pink? I mean, I know it says it below it. Just remember, that is a 19-point natural pinky purple in the middle. It has the halo of 6 points, also in the pinks, 45 points additional, solid gold, two-tone rose and white, and it's at $1,500. Guess what? We're going to give it a final call, and you know what? 70 points total weight overall here. Unbelievable value. You have never, ever, when I do, and I've done a lot of auctions here. I've had a lot of pink diamonds. I've been blessed to have really, really rare material. But here's the thing. 19-pointers don't go for $1,500. You know it. That's my 12-point and 11-point price. I have had them historically 12 and 11-point pinks, square cushion cuts that are this price. So if you're thinking, so big deal, this is only a few points bigger. It's pink diamonds. It's a really saturated pink diamond. So it should be way, way, way more. Not the same, not less. This is what's so crazy. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes and we're going to send it out. If we only have a one and done auction, so be it. Sandra gets the deal of a lifetime. If you also want to be part of the deal of a lifetime, potentially, all it takes is a call to that phone number. That is it. A call could mean the difference between thinking about it and being able to say to somebody one day, I once saw a pink diamond that was almost a fifth of a carat go for $1,500. Or you could say, I once saw a pink diamond go for $1,500, and you're wearing it, and you're owning it, and you're living in it and loving it, or maybe you're reselling it. I don't care. But this is the value to get in on. And the fact we only have one bidder tells me something strange is going on out there. Because this is the kind of value that usually when they're this dropped, when we go this far below and back of our own cost, usually that's something that's recognized by everybody. Everybody sees it and knows something strange is going on there today. This is it. 1,500, last call, 2 minutes, and that's all you do is dial in. That's all you got to do is dial in. That's it. And this could be your ring. And we have our final 2 minutes ticking down. That's all. Final call. It's a $10 increment only. My goodness. And Sandra, ready to steal it. Ready to steal it at 1,500. Does she have a pink diamond yet? I knew things changed, Tony, when we had an 888 Paraiba stick around. I knew that's when something had shifted. So 90 seconds. Yes. Really? So she's a collector at this point. This is not her first pink diamond rodeo. She's got purples, she's got yellows, she's got pinks. And why on earth is she just, getting another one? Is it have anything to do with the fact that I've discounted it to $1,500 to open? And sometimes you see a value like this and go, big pink diamond, $1,500. Yes, please. I don't need another one, but I think I will get another one today. That's the beauty of this, right? We have 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining now, and still it's just Sandra. Well, good news is we're off. We're out broadcasting in Colorado, and it's a good thing because Sandra says, you know what? Last thing I need is another fancy diamond, but I'm going to get one. And you know what? If you're a first timer and you don't have one, there'll be a couple others, I'm sure, but value. If you're into saving money, and who isn't? Who isn't? Who doesn't want to save money? Who doesn't want to get something great at a teeny tiny price tag? $30 seconds. Last chance. 1510, anybody? Yes. Is that Sandra in Colorado who sometimes makes up cheers? Is it her? She's just going to say whoop whoop. I don't know. Ask her. I'm not on the phone with her. You are. I don't know. I don't have a chance to ask her. You do. I want to know. Is it? I thought so. Okay, good. Okay, good. 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 Oh my goodness. Allison, you're here. Are you okay? Everything good? Okay, good. Did you have any trouble out there? No? You didn't need a boat to get here? Okay, good. Good. Just making sure. See someone coming 2 hours late. Just want to make sure they're all right. Just want to make sure everything's good. All right, yes, I'll try it on the hand one more time. Here we go. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, I saw some pretty nasty things on the way in today that I do not want to think about too much, but, oh, yeah. Do we have 1510, anybody, or anything else? Anybody else want to put in a bid here? No? Yes? Maybe? Thinking about it? Okay. Well, adios. It's gone. Bye-bye. Sold. Done. move along. Does anybody want this necklace? It's not inexpensive because it's a lot of gold. This is not the time to be bringing big gold necklaces, but here it is. And I'll move this aside, and then we have this gold necklace coming up. And I'm going to put it on a stand, I think, Tony. So give me a second. I'm going to probably prop this up so you can really see it, and then I'll try one on for you. I want to get to this really quickly because we don't have a lot of time left in the show, and I know a lot of you are waiting on this. And I just wanted to show it here against for a minute because you see this is the same kind of diamond cutting to the curve link we saw in a bracelet yesterday that drove everybody wild. And it's a necklace this time around. Now, we listened to you guys, and you guys never seem to be 100% on board with the 16, 17, and 18. So on this particular occasion, this is not a fine little basic chain. This is a big deal. And yet we still decided to give you 2 extra inches of gold more than we normally do. Because usually our necklaces go up to 18 inches. This one starts at 18 inches. Do you see the little extender there? So in the back, you see it's got the lobster claw, a la the match to the bracelet. Then you have the extender here, which is going to go from 18 to 20. So you can wear it anywhere you want, 18 to 20 inches. I tried to shorten it to wear one a little shorter, and I thought maybe the lobster claw might work with some of these links if I did it just the right way. It doesn't. So it is 18 to 20. It's item number 112-1763. What I'm going to do is set this down close up. I did this with the bracelet yesterday because I want you to be able to see the diamonds, because this is more than just about the gold. I mean, obviously, yes, there's a lot of gold and we love it. But this has this big diamond cluster in the middle that's going to be part of what you obviously wear right centered up likely, and you have that great look. And then it's going to be, let's see, 1763. It's 23 points in the diamonds in that 7-stone cluster. It is the match to yesterday. Thanks, Mary, so much. We're trying. We're trying, Mary. We're trying our best. It was, yeah. It was something this morning, and I know it's only getting worse. So, but thank you, Mary. I'll share that with everybody here. Thanks, Mary, for your concern. Mary's a Floridian, so she knows all about this kind of weather. So, yeah, she was advising me yesterday. She's like, here's what you do. Get to the store, get your supplies, and all that stuff. So she said it gets crazy the day before, as crazy as the actual event itself. So thanks, Mary, so much, and I'll share that with everybody. And thank you, Mom. Mary says she hopes you're safe, too, in Vegas, because they're getting it too. But here we go, and I'm going to set this up for you guys on the stand so you can see it, and then I'll try it on as well, because I'm really excited this is here. And it's just a beautiful necklace, but I think it's going to be that, we're seeing it right now, this kind of style is your kind of everyday. This is really chic. I mean, any curb link, and I was touting this yesterday with the bracelet. We've had a lot of you love curb links, so you see those diamonds close up. Let me go ahead and move it aside, and then we're going to go to the hand shot here, and I hope this will work. Not really. Not totally, not really, but I'm going to show you on the neckline here. At least this gives you a look at it from a little perspective as it sits, and then I'll try one on for you so you can see it that way, because that's super important. But it's a special look. It's a special design. Curb links are everywhere right now, and I'm just going to show it to you here because on an 18-inch length is going to sit right about here on me, and I've got the other one at 16. So I just wanted to show you here what this looks like. From a distance, you can also gauge that kind of style you have, and the way you can see when that light hits the links and how the light just bounces off all those facets. It's a faceted curve link, so it's really specialty and really, really well done. We'll go back to, I think we're going to just show you every which way. I'll show you on the hand, we'll show you up close, we'll show you on this bust form, but it's going to be a great value because gold like this, it's a lot of it. And then here it is again against the hand. I think that's probably the best way to see it here against a skin tone, so you can really see the shine of that gold. And what I found too is that this really sits beautifully because it's a flatter link. So the curve link is kind of done in a flat way. So when you put it on, you want those diamonds to sit upright. But do you see how I just draped it? And once you make sure, you kind of put it on, make sure that it doesn't kink up, and then it just sits perfectly on the neckline to stay face forward, just like that. If you'd like it. It's very, very limited. We only have a couple to go around. The bracelet's here. I'll re-show the bracelet if you missed it yesterday. But we've got quite the value. We did some comparison shopping, other necklaces like this without diamonds. We're over $10,000 easily. As you know, it's not just about the values. Oh, this is so good. It's not just about the values, guys, on our gems and our diamonds, but we are not going to bring you gold, primarily gold, unless we can bring you a value. This is it. Here we go. I'm going to make this even better, guys. It's not going to be $8,600. It's not even $5,000. We only have a couple, and you know we're busy on the lines already because you loved the bracelet yesterday. I mentioned this would be coming up. So many of you wanted to see it. We're not even doing $49, $39, $29.99 for a gold necklace, 18 to 20. There's your lobster claw. Easy to maneuver that clasp because it's larger. And I'm going to do something crazy right now. Not even, you know what? Forget about $28.88. That's where it's supposed to be. We're going to go even lower. Take a look at those diamonds up close once again. Then I'll show you another look at it on the neckline. That is just what I love the most about it. This is really what elevates it. There are other curb link styles out there all over the place, but very rare, as feminine as this one is, with the addition of the VS diamonds. Yes, they are still VS diamonds. It sat for me before really nicely, and now it seems to be a little finicky. But you see what I mean there, how it just drapes and puddles with that kind of, that way that link just kind of drops, and that means it's just going to sit so beautifully, yet it's really, again, comfortable on. And it's not even, you know what, I'm supposed to do $28.88, guys, today. I'm going to blow it out right now. If you would like it, oh, let's just blow it out. I got to do something wild here, and I'll show you the bracelet as well, which is going to be the exact match, scale, size, everything. We're going to do $19.99 instead. And then here's the bracelet. We had this yesterday, but we have two left. Somehow, some way, this is the bracelet to match. And the bracelet is only, I cannot get over this, it's only $9.99 for the bracelet. So if you want to try that style, you want to have the same kind of look. This is 6.5 to 7 inches on the or 6.5 to 7.5 rather on the bracelet. And this is the way to go. How dynamic is that? That is going to be the bracelet to match, $9.99. That's item number 112-1764 if you want the bracelet. The necklace is only $19.99, and we'll give it 60 seconds. And here we go. It's going to be good. It's, oh gosh. Do you have any questions on that one, Will? You getting one? Thank you so much. Here we go. Okay, so $19.99, final minute, final, yep, and the bracelet's here if you want it, so that one's here as well. Then we've got a big, big, big yellow diamond deal. A huge offering on some yellow diamonds. Then we've got the white diamond ring that's really incredible. Make sure you get requests in because we only have an hour left in the show, so any requests you have. Okay, and our last call right now on that necklace to get it for that kind of value. When you have this much gold, 20 inches max. That's very, very important. Okay, last call, last call, last call. Anybody else? Here we go, 2 left, 1 left. You got it, second to last one's gone, 1 remains only. That is it. And then the bracelet is $9.99 if you'd like that one. Don't forget about the bracelet to match. Under $1,000 to get the bracelet with the same exact amount of diamond weight. That's really, really, really important. So that is, I mean, this is gold. This is solid gold. This is specialty. And I'm going to show you on the neckline one more time. And don't forget the necklace that I'm wearing. Hold on, Tony, I'll fasten it too. Let me actually just wear it for the rest of the show so I can remind everybody where this is at. I don't have a mirror, but I think it's a pretty easy clasp and closure, so it's not a problem to put on. Even without a mirror, it's so easy. I just put it on without even looking. So that's always a good sign when you've got a clasp that's easy and wearable like that. Give me a second to straighten it out, and then we'll go ahead and show it to you on the neckline and how it layers up with even what we had earlier, which is that little V style that we had, which was so much fun for $6.99. Here it is. Just put it on. I put it on at 18. That's the smallest length. And then I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I just kind of threw it on here. But that's what it looks like all together here. And that, of course, if you wanted this necklace with the chevrons, that was here a little earlier. So if you just joined us a little later in the show, this necklace obviously is presenting right now. And that's it, wearing it a little bit, I don't know, I draped it a little bit in the back here, and then I moved everything up. So you've got this necklace here, which is going to be that $19.99. This necklace also here earlier, $6.99 for that little V formation, which also has the gorgeous VS diamonds to it. So very, very special necklaces here today. And you can see there, a lot of you would probably wear this all by itself just because it's so, you know, bold and substantial. But if you want to layer it, you can. Maybe, again, all I think depending on if you're wearing something a little smaller, you wear it maybe lower. If you wear something a little larger, maybe you wear that below. But that's the curve link that also, let me remind you, if you love Lauren's Lynx collection, and I know so many of you own, we've sold literally thousands of pieces of that Lynx collection. This obviously goes with it beautifully. So you've got a great chance to pick that up and have it go with your Lynx rings, your Lynx earrings, your bangle, the ring or the bracelet that we had yesterday, which is the exact match. So I'll leave those on for you so you can see them throughout the show if you're still considering it. But we'll go back to the close-up of that cluster there. 23 points in the VS Diamonds, and let's keep on going. We're going to show you, we are in the last hour, so my goodness. We still have a Paraiba here. We have two. We have the Carat 57, and we have the 10-pointer. Both still here. We've got a wild day of shopping here, but a lot to get home still, and that is the necklace to own at $19.99. Very, very popular. Take advantage of it. Also have a huge top of the hour for you that is coming up. I know, a little tardy, but not a problem when you consider what we have coming up in yellow diamonds in a 3-stone. Oh my goodness, wait, do you see the total carat weight here? It is wild. Got some really cool pieces today, but let us know if there's any requests you have, if there's anything you need to see from earlier. We can help you, and we can show you anything else again. Perhaps you need to see something a second time. Don't forget there was a Paiiba. We had one of our bigger ones here, the Carat 57. Had a smaller one here as well that was really, really nice. And how can I help you, Victor?
Can I have the oval studs as well from the ruby studs?
Oh, yeah. The ovals are, I think, nope, they're right here. Do you want to see them?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll just actually measure them.
Oh, she doesn't need to see them, just a measurement on the ovals? I can do it right now. They typically set north to south.
Okay.
That's what they do.
And the round, please?
The rounds as well. So the ovals from point to point with the diamonds are about 3/8 of an inch or so. Yeah, just a little under. And the rounds being that diameter, so we'll help you out on earrings, guys. We had a lot of ruby earrings earlier go out the door. We have the rounds that are going to be a diameter of, they're about the same, just a little bit less than 3/8. Yeah, so each pretty similar there. Because remember, the ovals are longer, but they're smaller. And the rounds are smaller, but they're bigger, which makes no sense. But they're a diameter because they're round, but they were bigger stones and bigger diamond weights. So anyway, if you have any questions about the rubies we saw earlier, definitely let your operators know because they were all super affordable values there on some rubies. Let's get to our top of the hour, moving on from that necklace. And here is the way we start the final hour of our Sunday. And this is one of those pieces that you just don't see anywhere else. And we've had it once. And much to my surprise, you know what I think it was? It was a couple of days after we premiered a diamond band here that was a 4-stone style. And welcome to the show, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Glad you're with us on this Sunday. My name is Lauren Blair, and this is TVON. And we've got about 55 minutes left in our show. So it's Sunday. We've had a lot of great pieces today, some of which are still available, so feel free to give us a call if we can help you with any of those. But we're about to share with you something that's pretty major. This was, it followed up. There was a very, very important ring we had here a couple of Sundays ago, and it was a yellow diamond band that I know so many of you have raved about receiving. So glad you like it. It was a 1-carat 4-stone style. Big, big stones, big cushion cuts all across the hand, 1-carat total weight. It was great. It was affordable. It was the following week that this debuted. And I think a lot of people were on kind of yellow diamond band overload because we had a couple of hundred of you that were able to own the smaller version. So we put this together, and I think it was just a little too soon. And maybe it had something to do with the fact that it's priced at $12,999. Now, granted, these are 3 diamonds instead of 4. They're big yellow diamond cushion cuts. This ring goes 100% from one side of the finger to the other, yet the big stones is where it starts. Each one around it has a double halo. Keeps the yellow diamonds going, then the white diamonds. It is 100% awesome with a capital A, exclamation point. It is really, really good. Now, it looks like something you would find in a retail store for about $500,000. It truly is. Remembering that these are the really intense stones. They're very bright. This is not just a lighter shade of yellow that's got a light canary yellow. They are powerful. They are bright. They are personality. They're big too. And then the halos match to give it the look like those center stones, because I'm going to call, even though there's 3, I'm going to call them center stones because they're that big. It looks like they're bigger because the halos of yellow diamonds match the color. So it ends up all looking like one really, really, really big cushion cut, followed by one on each side. So overall, this is why it became $13,000. We brought it back out now that we've kind of had a couple weeks of a yellow diamond cool down, if you will, and now it's back. Take a look, but back and better than ever, because even though the diamonds didn't change, the price is about to. It's 112-1406, and it's a full carat of VS cushion cut yellow diamonds. That's across the front. So take a look. There's the big center stone, and then they're slightly smaller on the sides. You have it's about a 60 pointer, 60, 65 pointer. Oh, we've got it. Oh, good. So 1 carat center. Yes. Never mind. We don't have it. What do we have here? Got it. We do have it. 1 carat center is where it starts. Right here by itself. The side stones are 56 total. There are 2, so that'd be 28 points each. Right here and right over there. So you are starting with, how many times on the air do we just see something like this? I'm just going to block these 2 sides, and we see that on a band. And that's $4,000 all day long, right? This is like having, oh, another ring, and oh, another ring, all together. This is everything. This is everything. But $12,999 it will not be. Now, besides the yellows, we've talked about the 1 carat right there in the center. We talked about the 56, which is going to be your 28 on either side. Then 23, that's actually the yellow diamond halos. So you put it all together, and you've got, wow, 1 carat, 79 just in the yellows. Then another carat in white diamonds to frame it. Wow. $279 total weight. The ultimate $12,999, not retail, not wholesale, TVON price. And yet, you are not going to spend $12,999 today. Like I said, this would be about it'd be $4,000 minimum for just that ring. Just that on a band. Then this ring, if this were a ring by itself on the side, what'd that be, 25 and 25? So add another $5,000 to the $4,000, and that's $9,000. So I think maybe we should just do $9,000. Skip the 13, since that doesn't work, and maybe just make it 9. But guys, I got 50 minutes left, and we got to move mountains. We got to move mountains today. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you an extraordinary opportunity, and if you love it, you're going to love it even more. Because the only thing that makes, in my opinion, the only thing that makes really good jewelry better is when you get it for practically free. That in my mind. And when you can get more of it. As a result, you get more of it because it's so affordable, because it's so good. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm putting it on the auction block. That should not be a penny under $9,000 or $89.99. I need to get these phone lines, rocking, okay? We got to do something wild here because this is what it's all about. This is what's got to go. And if we spend the next 45, 50 minutes on it, so be it. We got to make sure it goes. But it's not going to be $9,000 or $89.99. Wait till you see this on the hand, side to side. This is a ring we've done a couple of times. I've had it once with Paraiba. I've had it once with Alexandrite. By the way, neither of which would be the price of yellow diamonds, and yet those 2 versions in the past were more money than that. So you got something special going on here. It's not even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. I need to make this a very, really just improper price tag. How do I say it nicely? Improper. We need to do something crazy wild. I don't know if it's the extreme weather. I don't know. But we need to make this one disappear. And I'm going to give you the opportunity of a lifetime to do it. This is the ultimate. It's 3 rings in one. This is like having 3 huge yellow diamonds. I'm just going to show it from a distance because that makes a statement. You need to see this from a mile away. That's the ring. Then you'll see it up closer on the hand where we always see it. And then you're going to see it like we do, real up close. It's not 7. It's not 6, it's not 5. I went through an 888 Paraiba, it's still here. That told me everything I needed to know. We had an auction on a pink diamond. What did we have, 1 or 2 bidders, and that was it? And I started the biggest pink diamond at the lowest price ever. It's a little bit intimidating when you walk into a $13,000 ring that's got, by my calculation, $9,000 just in intrinsics, just basics without the labor, just the basics on the material cost. It's not $5,000. We're getting real close here to just what that one centerpiece would be on its own, because 1 carat yellow diamonds, we've been discussing this for months, 1 carat yellow diamonds can only go so low in today's world. 1 carat yellows don't go this low. It's not 5, it's not even, you know what, $4,500 would be very fair. On a normal day, I think we're going to get a lot of action at 45 to open. This is not a normal day. I thought it was just California. We don't even have people in Southern California for the most part. You guys are mostly on the other parts of the country, so I don't know. Maybe you're all just, checking out the weather, make sure we're okay. But we're okay. Or am I? I don't know. Are we okay? 45? No open? Let's try something else. $4,000 to start. That center stone alone, the 1 carat yellow diamond, would be a bargain at that price. You're getting so much more than that, and we're starting at 4. Take a look on the hand here as well, because that is what you've got to see. From side to side, across the way, some of the most intense, bright stones we've seen in yellows, and I'm going to do a $10 increment. Keep that going, keep that madness happening, and then we're going to see who wants it. $4,000. I skipped way past 45. We've come down to $4,000 to start. We have no opened as of yet. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, let's move on. Let's move on, move on, move on. Hold on. We're not going to move on yet. I don't have anything better to show you than this. Everything else I have here you've seen before. And yeah, you saw this once, but it was $13,000. Let's try something different. Not $4,000. Forget the auction. Forget about it. I'm not even doing an auction. They hurt too much. It's painful. It's painful to put up an auction at a crazy low price and not hear a phone ring and not have that resonate. So I'm not doing $4,000. Forget about it. I'm pricing it. $39.99. 60 seconds, but wait, we're going to do better, because I don't know if that's going to do it. And it should, and on a normal day it would. Today's not normal. That's okay. We have to plow through anyways, and I got to move something. So I'd like it to be this ring, because everything else I have in front of me, you've seen. You've seen this white diamond ring, you've seen this tanzanite, you've seen these diamond studs, you've seen that diamond bangle, you've seen them. I don't want to do that. I want to get you something extraordinary, something that's a step up. It's like having 3 huge yellow diamond rings all in one. That's what it is. And so maybe that's not for everybody, and that's what we're fighting against here, because it's really, really big. It's really, really grand. It's luxury. It is. It doesn't get much more luxurious than this. But instead of 39, hold on, we have nobody on the phone lines, it's okay. We have a lot of people that are shopping for pieces from earlier. So if you're catching up with the show, getting necklaces, getting the V-shaped necklace, getting the curb link, getting diamond drop earrings, all of that, great. But instead of $39.99, this one still needs a home. We got to make sure it goes. So I can't leave it at 39. But I'm going to keep going until it sells. It's kind of like a Dutch auction. We just keep on dropping until somebody says sold. Take a look. It's not $39.99. How can we help you? Any requests at all? Yes. Sure. Okay. You want to see patriotic earrings? We've got some rubies, sapphires, and diamonds together. You got it, Ann. We'll show those next. This is not going to be 39, 38, 37, 36. Let's blow it out right now. It's not even $36.99. What can I tell you? We're giving jewelry away. You tell me what you want to see, and I will make it an all-request show for the rest of the way if you got them. But this is not going to be $36.99. Apparently not, because it's still here. And it's not going to be $35.99. Oh, goodness. Well, I can only go so low, guys, and we're already there. And if that was just that centerpiece, you got a deal and a half. This is all the way across the hand. Remember, it's 2 carats 79 in diamonds in total, and it's not even $35.99. Blow it out right now. We'll make it super easy. It's $3,499. I'm selling it right now. First caller, good luck. $34.99, that's it. Just got to move. We got requests coming in here. We'll make it an all request day if you got them. We've got one request coming in. We'll show that. We've got some wheels. We've got some, I don't know, whatever you want to see. Emeralds. Do you want to see emeralds or grandidiorite or big aquas or cat's eye chrysoberyl? Whatever it is, we can help you. But let me know what your favorite is. And this ring has got to go. That is $34.99 and all under cost right there. Let's get to our patriotic earrings, which are next. I'm giving this 60 seconds, Tony. And then you know what I'm going to do? We're going to take this classic ring. This is one you've seen a million times over, but I can just drop the price. That's all I can do, right? Drop it. Or is that going to make everyone too upset? The people that have it at home are already going to, they're going to be mad at me if I do that? Probably. Maybe that's not the best idea. Oh, and we still have our 1 carat 01 white diamond. I'll show you the 101 white diamond for $49.99. That's the very, very best color that diamonds can come in. That's here too. But it's the last call on the show. We have like 40 minutes remaining, and then we're out of here until Monday night, which is tomorrow. So it's not that long a wait to get your jewelry fix. Call me, call me, call me. Let's try it on again. Let me know, operators, though, because I know we're really busy on stuff. Necklaces, it sounds like. It sounds like necklaces are going out, right? Necklaces, bracelets, curb links, diamond stiletto drops. We've got patriotic earrings for Ann coming up. Oh, we've got Marquise yellow sapphire earrings going out from earlier. See, it's just a delayed response today. We've got a lot of people tuning in on the later side, it seems like, because we have so many pieces from earlier going out. This is here. All right, first caller on the next earrings. I love these earrings because it's a love knot design. Sometimes we'll do red, white, and blue in a literal flag. This is a more subtle way where obviously it still sends the message of patriotic pride. There's no doubt about that, because you easily read this as red, white, and blue. But it's not just as overt as an eagle or a flag. It's got this little bit of, which I love knot design, which really is about, there's a lot of meaning behind the love knot, but obviously that kind of locked in, eternal, wrapped in love kind of look, which if that is love for your country, as this red, white, and blue seems to denote, that'd be a great idea. It's item number 1121295, 37 points in sapphires and rubies, and then we're calling them multicolored sapphires. Well, sapphires and rubies are all the same family, so, sapphire and ruby. 15 points in diamonds as well. That is, it's going to overall create a larger stud. Keon, do you have a question for me I can help you with? Any questions? The one that already sold? It did sell. The star sapphire from earlier, Gent's ring, it did sell earlier, but we can see if we have something similar. That'd be the best thing to do. Yeah. It's one of our few pieces that sold today in the first hour. But here we go. 15 points in diamonds. You know what? If you want these earrings, blow them out. We'll make them $777. Quick, easy, and affordable. And here's the finishing they have. And then we'll show it on the hand for you as well. Show them on the hand, from a distance on the ear. I give you all the looks all the time. You are never in the dark about what it's going to look like. I don't want you to have any surprises. I want you to just be thrilled that they look exactly like you expected them to. They're about a ½ an inch top to bottom. And then you can obviously spin them, so you can either have the sapphires, rubies, or diamonds up top, so you can kind of put them on as you wish. I kind of like, for whatever reason, the diamonds up top, and then having the rubies and sapphires more side to side. This is what they look like. I'll just hold them up for you. Don't have a backing handy here, but you can see what they're all about right there. So they really look good, don't they? They've got that great love knot design, which is going to create a little bit of dimension to them. So they're going to be a little bit, they're not just a flat. It's not a flat earring. So we'll go back to our wheel, show you up close here, and that's going to be red, white, and blue. I do think we've got, if you do want a flag or an eagle, those are all here. They don't get on the air very often, but they're all here. So if you want to see anything like that, you certainly may call and ask, and we can bring them out for you. 777 for the pair. So Ann, I hope that helps you out. And then we'll see if we have any other star sapphires. Auntie, we had someone miss out on that Gent's Blue Star Sapphire. So I don't know. There might be something else kind of like it. We'd be happy to bring out if we have anything. Anybody get the 3-stone yellow diamonds? Not yet. Still available if you want that 3-stone yellow diamond piece. I'm going to go ahead and recap this white diamond because it's our only white diamond like it. And it's out of every white diamond. I've been here 7 years, guys. That's a long time. And it's a lot of jewelry when you consider 5 to 6 times a week, 7 years running. I've only had a couple of certified 1 carat white diamonds, and they have, hear me out, never been this price tag. I showed it early. Clearly, a lot of you have joined us a little later in the show because we have a lot of people picking up things from hours ago. I'm going to recap this. It's a 101. It is also, though, such a headline because if you're thinking if it's the most affordable white diamond, then something's probably not great about it. True. That's what I would assume. I'm in the business. Trust me, if there's a deal on a diamond, it's probably gross, right? Right? Got all kinds of inclusions, hazy. This stone is the very best color. I don't think we've ever had a D-color diamond before. I don't think so. I'm not recalling one. D color is the best. There's no body color whatsoever to this diamond. That is hugely important. And when you get a D color diamond and it's a 1 carat size plus and it comes with a cert, that's not easy. These aren't free, by the way. People ask me all the time, so you mean the certs cost money? Remember what I told you earlier? I had a customer contact me. She was livid. She goes, I sent my stone. I bought it from you back about 15 years ago. I sent it to GIA. It was almost $2,000 to get a cert done. It's more than she spent for the stone 15 years ago. So they're not inexpensive to get these certs done by the GIA, but they're important. You're not paying for it. Don't worry, we did, you don't. Take a look. There it is. White diamond, 101 in size. I'm recapping it from earlier because I think a lot of you may have missed it. And it is the single best value I've ever had on a white diamond ring here of this substantial size. It is a 101 D color SI1, and do not look down on the SI1 stones. It's completely eye clean. It is. Better yet, let's come in close, take a magnified view at it, and look at that center stone. Do you see anything in that center stone besides rainbow, bright, brilliant color? That's what it's all about. Item number is 112-1733. It's going out right now. Can't leave it here, won't leave it here. This is the chance to pick it up. It's in the white gold. It's got a carat 36 in white diamonds around it, so it's 237 total weight, and it is going to be rocking. This is one of those classic, elegant styles. You want to get married? Wear that. You want to get engaged? Perfect. Gift that. If you want to put that on because you love white diamonds and you don't need a right or a left hand ring finger ring, but you just want to wear it on the right hand, middle finger, index finger, go ahead. You're getting $237 in amazing diamonds, and there's a better price tag than $13,000, which is on the bag. There's the ring, there's the price, here's the cert. And you got quite the value coming your way on it because it is our best we've seen. So I'm giving away a white diamond is what basically it boils down to. Here it is with the square cushion, 5.1 by 5.8, cushion modified brilliant. That's why you're getting so much spark to it. It's a 101, D color. Hey, D's the best. There it is, right there. And then it's SI1. Completely eye clean though, as you saw. There's the inscription. It's going to be an inscribed cert number on the diamond. You've got your diagram, and this is your color and your clarity scale. So you see it falls at the very top of the color scale. It's right here at SI1 on the clarity scale, but in a stone this size, unless you have a loop to it or a gemologist degree or extra fancy magnification, you're not going to see any flaws to that stone. But that's why the GIA cert tells you, maps them out, gives you exactly where they are. So how about this? We'll flash that pendant from yesterday too coming up, the leaves. And this one is only going to be $4,999. It is the literal lowest price we've ever had on a certified diamond, ever, in a 1 carat size or more. And that is the 1 carat size and more. So who is asking for this leaf style pendant? Will, who is it? Jan, you got it. And then what else do we have requests for?
We'll have to make more gent stars.
Okay, sounds good. No more gent star sapphires at the time being, but we are going to make more for you. Here you go. What's that? Tons of ladies' rings, but not any gents' rings. Ah, the story of our lives, right? Take a look at that. That's going to be item number 1120144. Will, that is a recap from yesterday. This is a pendant. It is a beautiful statement pendant. Those are rare diamonds there. They're kind of a cognac color is what I would describe them as. They have a definite orange, bronze, red kind of combo. This is what it looks like up close. I will borrow that diamond ring. We'll zoom back, but I love the texture. This is all about detail. The leaves look like leaves. I once went to New York City. The first time I was ever in New York City, I went to a boutique, And I went on one of those city tours, for something that, I was passionate about. And that was the whole point of going. It was my very first time in New York City. And I'll never forget, it was so sentimental. I bought from this amazing artist who just handmade jewelry. She literally took foliage and dipped it in gold. And I bought some earrings that were leaves dipped in gold. And I love them because they're just so unique. And yet this almost feels, it's so lifelike in the way it's designed. It's so unique that it really has that look, but that's a satin finishing with a texture. Those are clusters of leaves and florals, if you will, and those are really special. You see the oranges and the reds and the kind of golden properties of those diamonds, very much cognac, and it is going to be, well, really affordable at $9.99, and it's a huge size at 1.5 inches approximately overall. I'll show it here on the hand again for you, Will. Then we'll take it on over the neckline and show her there. But that is all 14 karat solid gold. The bail is hidden just behind one of the top points here. So this will be how it lays on the neckline. If you wanted to have somebody add a pin to the back, you could easily have a jeweler do that. You could probably do it yourself if you're into any kind of jewelry making. You would probably be able to do that on your own as well, but you could actually then add a little versatility to it if you wanted to. I will show it on the neckline in just a moment so you can see that as well and see how that's going to sit on the neckline for you, but it's a really special look. It's got that great leafy-like design. The texture still has a glow about it, which I think is so unique because there's still that kind of glowing property. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you, so you can imagine. I mean, this is how, if you used a bigger chain, that's how it would look. I just kind of put it, hovering it against that curb link. If you put it on a finer chain, it would look like that. I think either way works. Really, the bail's nice and large, so you have options as far as how big a chain you use with it, but that is a really important look. And if you've got it, let me know, Will, because everyone else is seeing it too. And it's the first caller that says yes is going to get it at $9.99. It's sold. Congratulations. Thank you. So here we are. And I wanted to just try on that white diamond ring here because we got that request I wanted to get to. Here's that white diamond ring on the hand for you so we can take a look. I just meant to try that on again for you. That's the 101 white diamond that we have here for you. That's still $49.99. And D color still here as well. So that's a good one. Don't imagine, guys, this is when, I will tell you, Sunday is the day of the week that we have so many people, since it's daytime, hang with us till, hours after the show ends. We're still placing orders. So I would really, really, truly consider here, these pieces go. They do go. So we have 30 minutes left in broadcast time. These are the pieces, especially at the end of the show, end of the day. We're going to have a lot of people taking these items that they've been thinking about all day long. And this one, I don't want you to miss out because I do not have another white diamond that's going to rival this size, quality, and especially price point. So there it is on the hand. That, remember, 237 total weight. D color, which is the headline here, is the D color of that diamond. That is everything. And you get the full GIA cert with it. Free. No charge. Done. You're not sending your stone away. You're not without it for months at a time. You're not spending $1,800 to get a cert. It's done. It's done and it's ready to go and it arrives with your ring. So that's a huge, huge, huge value at $49.99. Someone's got to take it before somebody else does, and then the disappointment and all of that. We still have our big Paraiba as well. The 888 Paraiba and the 8888 Paraiba are here. And then we've got a little bit more to show you, and I did want to show you the Zircon combination ring. This is one more look at it here. We've got the blue, the pink, and the white Zircon together. Had this earlier. I know you might have missed it. Very top of the show. Here it is. White Zircon, blue Zircon, pink Zircon. Item number is 1113854. Things are going. Make sure you're dialed in so we can help you out. Then we're going to bring out that big diamond ring. We've had a million times in one, but I've never had the price tag. We're going to give it today. So we'll do that because that's being requested. And here we are. That one's $888. So that's a lot of great Zircon together. Beautifully set together too, which looks fabulous. Oh, Betty, be safe out there in Bakersfield. I just got your message, Betty. Thanks for checking in with me. I'm glad. Yes, good day to stay in. Good excuse. Good excuse to slow down and stay in and take a day to yourself and put your feet up in this, if you're anywhere in the Southwest today. So Betty, stay in, be safe. Thanks so much for being with me today. And hopefully all is good there. All right, coming up, we are on our way. We've got more to show you here. We got a really, really, really interesting opportunity here. And by the way, this one's $888, stays in the white gold. Let me try it on one more time. Diamond ring coming out. Victor, is the 3-stone yellow diamond ring with the double halos, that's still here, right? 1406? This one? because I think it is, and that was $34.99. Should not, what is still here. That's $888. Okay, that's the last call because Mom wants that. She already texted me earlier. She said, buy that for me. Okay, so Mom, yeah, I will. All right, next up, 112, 1384 coming up. Or do you want to see the diamonds? All right, let's do the diamonds. I have some news for you. It was a week ago today. A week ago today, we were offering pink diamond wonder rings. 2 weeks ago today, it was yellow diamond wonder rings. You know what? This is a ring that doesn't need any help, but it happens to be also a ring that's designed where it can be side by side with bands, wonder rings, stackables, you name it. This works, and it is one of our all-time bestsellers, which is why I'm aware some of you might already own this. And I'm sorry if you already own it. It's going to be brief here because I'm just going to do a quick blowout on a diamond ring because we're going to take an icon and we're going to drop the price to a new low. It does have almost 2 carats in diamonds. It looks at first glance. I get a lot of questions about my ring, about 200 a day, and I appreciate all the kind things and the kind compliments and the big, the excitement. But I got to tell you, we can't bring big diamonds. You ask me all the time, how about bringing something like that to TVON? Do we have a 20 carat diamond? No, we do not. This is the closest thing we have because it's the look of. This is the look of a massive cushion cut diamond ring. It is also, though, a 193 total weight, and because of the way it's designed on the sides, where it's got a little bit of an indentation to it, it stacks really well. It's going to be paired up. If you picked up yellow diamond wonder rings, pink diamond wonder rings, white diamond wonder rings, any of those collections, if you have a favorite stackable basic straight edge diamond band, anything at all, if you have a gold wedding band, it stacks beautifully next to this. Beautifully. I was looking at J-Lo's ring the other day, and she's got the green diamond, of course, which was her engagement ring, but her wedding band is completely plain. Her wedding band is I would say it's about 4 millimeters, and it's just a plain band. She and Ben have the same band and just different sizes, and she puts that wider band right next to her green diamond, and it looks fabulous. It's a little unexpected. This would actually work next to this one. So if this needs to be an engagement ring, okay. Can't afford a 20 carat? Okay. Get the look of. But in all VS diamonds, spectacular sparkle, lowest price ever. Take a look at this. It's going out right now, and the item number is 1111172. Have it memorized because it's that much of a favorite here. But it also is going to be, check this out, a better value than $28.88, which is what would happen if we made it today. Instead, we're saying, here's what we have made up. Let's get them out the door, white, yellow, or rose gold. Get you your size, send it on out, and get you the great value. $193 in diamonds. That's a triple row down the side. Look at even the band, how wide that is. Then it sits up with these massive round brilliants in the center, followed by a halo around that, but it's all solid, seamlessly set. They're everywhere, so it ends up looking like it's one really big diamond. It really does. And then, oh, watch this. This value is everything. It's been $19.99. So many of you purchased it and picked it up at that price. It was on a sale event. This was probably holiday time last year. Clearance, end of the year, that whole thing. It went down to $18.88. We're going to top it all. Think about if you want to put something. I'm looking to see if I have a band that's simple that I can put next to it. It doesn't look like I have anything in front of me. But let me try it on again and show you here how something, let's use the tweezers, easy peasy. Do you see how half the tweezers just disappeared? This is why. If you normally put a band next to it, it would sit all the way up here. And that's fine, but there's a little gap. This band, this ring, has that slight basket that's indentated so you can actually put a band right up next to it so it even looks like a wider platform. And that's how you create two-tone looks. Put it with your pink diamonds, put it with your yellow diamond wonder rings, and then suddenly you've changed the entire look of this ring by adding rings around it. I know it's a lot of goods as it is, but you can add, make it your own, change up the look day by day. It's not $18.88. It's not $17.99. It's not $17.77. This is as low as it's ever been, ever in our history, and it's not even going to be $1,700. We're blowing it out. Try this ring. If you are a diamond diva, if you love wearing white diamonds, if you're one of those that's always asking me, love the color, love the Paraibas, the rubies, the sapphires, the tanzanites, but I love diamonds. Give me more in all white diamonds. This is it. This is it. And it's $1,699. And Renee, this is, we have a certified Alexandrite for you. I can't believe it that she said, I want a certified Alexandrite. We actually have one, and it's GIA certified, no less. So we'll show that coming up for Renee. And then anything else you want to see before we go, this is the time to let us know. We'll help you out, and as quickly as we can. It is amazing. So this is super important. Just make sure you're dialed in as quickly as you can here at $16.99 because the lines are busy. Obviously, they're going to be. This ring is an icon. Maybe you're even one of those, I'll just say it. I'll say it. You know what? You might already have it in one color gold, and now you want to come back because you love it so much, and you may want to come back and get it in a different color of gold. You may want to do that, and why not? Here you go, $1,699. That's it. And we'll move on. We've got a very, very special Alexandrite to show you next. It's 1120160. Yes. You got it. Bridget, here it is. The certified diamond going on the hand one more time for you. We're really busy on the lines. I apologize it's taken so long to get through everything today, but we are light on operators. Again, thank you for your patience on the phone lines here. Bridget, I'm going to show your ring. It's funny how these kind of look alike, and then to that end, I'm going to show you what they look like together. This is the 101 certified, and just to show you as a comparison here, that's what the cluster looks like. So this one's $49.99, which great if you want to get that one individual carat 01 center certified and a carat 36 in VS diamonds around it. So that's, remember, 237 total weight. This is 193. Do you see what I mean? This is 237, that's 193. This looks bigger. Overall, because of that size of that cushion cut platform that it creates, $16.99, $49.99. That's the big deal there, guys. So that's why, again, if you can't swing one big center stone, like a 1 carat for $49.99, this is why it's such a good alternative. There they are together. That's why a lot of people will opt for this because 20 carat diamonds are not affordable, right? But this gives you that look. If that was one huge center stone, you'd be up in that neighborhood. And yet you get more sparkle because there are more round brilliance. You get this entire platform put together. This even has the triple row down the sides instead of a single row. $16.99, that's a lot of ring for that value. And there's the one for Bridget there, that's the $49.99 one. That's gonna be our one GIA certified D color, best you can get. Even our smaller stones, our accent stones are not always D color, okay? They're in that, right on that, colorless, near colorless border, but that's not D color, this is. So you've got a really important center stone there. And then let's show the $16.99 piece up close one more time. Bridget, let me know if you want to see the 101 up close again or have any other questions about it. I cannot say enough about that value. We have 20 minutes. Let me know what we can discount, what we can blow out for you before we go. Renee, your certified Alex is coming up next. The 1 carat 01 is not going to stick around. It will not last the show. We know that much about it. It will never last. Let's get to our certified Alexandrite. What a beauty this is. Very rare to see a GIA certificate on any colored stone, but here it is. They do them. And here it is, Alexandrite. And this is going to be 1120160. And ooh, it's got a nice mark down on this one too. 18 karat solid gold. Carat 33 Alexandrite. We even did, we know the origin. It is Brazilian material, Cuego to Fogo, goes blue-green to red, but you're also getting a carat 33, 45 points in baguettes, and that's it. That's it. It's all tapered baguettes. That's a true ballerina style. That's the true halo design. That's the ballerina because it looks like the skirt of a tutu, doesn't it? The way you have all those tapered baguettes around it. This is your GIA report on your Alexandrite. That is your color change. We're showing it to you right there. GIA has photographed it in 2 different lights for you so you can see the blue-green that it starts as and then the purple that it goes to, and that is gorgeous. Then what do we have in the midsection? The basics. It was a carat 33. It's a 5.2 by 8.3 oval. No comments. They leave that to me. And then the oval, modified brilliant cut, transparent, very clean stone. And blue-green to gray-purple, chrysoberyl Alexandrite. The geographic origin we did not request because we know it. It's Brazil. So there you have it. And this one's come down from $28,999 Much better price right now, huge value right now, and it's not going to be $29,000, that's for sure. We're blowing it out. It's under $10,000 for one collar. This has not happened, and that is a really gorgeous mounting. All those diamonds individually extremely important stones. Here it is on the hand. Triple split shank even that's going to anchor it, so it kind of looks like one bigger band, but it's got that split. What's everybody taking, Victor? Everybody's on the phone taking what? Is it all just diamond earrings? It's all diamond, like a diamond earring, gold necklaces, lots of things going out from earlier. Our 101's still here, by the way, at the moment. But you know it's not going to last 19 more minutes. Here we go with this one, under $99.99, under $89.99. You know what? Make it $8,888. Lowest price on that one. It's a brand new discount for our one and only GIA certified Alexandrite. And how about that? The movement that I'm giving it and the clarity and the light that ripples all the way through it, that is good. So from $30,000 almost down to $88.88, saving you over $20,000 on an Alexandrite of that size at a carat 33. Major piece, $88.88, last call. So Renee, that is probably, I'm not sure if that's what you were looking for today, but that is our only certified Alexandrite. Fabulous to have it. 18 karat gold, had to be, right? Had to be the 18 karat. Really gorgeous individual diamonds. I would tell you, it looks like a lot more than 45 points. I'm not sure how they arrived at that. Been doing diamonds for a long time. I look at that, I think easily a carat and a quarter. So I'm not sure if they just miscalculated the tapered baguettes, but something seems amiss there with that diamond weight. I will tell you that. I don't know what they were doing, but that's got to be more diamond weight. So what I can do if you get it is make sure I can get in there and have our, jewelers reassess that and probably get back to you with a carat weight that's updated. But $88.88 on that one, huge value. Still have our 101 at the moment, but there are 3 people talking about it. So let me give you kind of a fair and final warning here as we approach the end of the day. This is a show when obviously a lot of late arrivals to the show. Pieces are going like crazy. Our 101 is being discussed by 3 separate people, so I don't have anything else though for $49.99 in this white diamond collection that we have. So this is the time to pick up that 101. At least try it and get it at home. Remember, you have 2 whole weeks to evaluate it, and if you don't love it, and if it's not everything and more that I say it is, you send it back and get your money back. So no big deal, right? But you've got to try these pieces, like the Alexandrite, like the 101 white diamond, that is our best color. This is the time to pick these up, because if you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, trust me, they're going to somebody. We only have 16 minutes left in the show. They're going out. Pieces don't stick around on Sundays eventually, right? They're all going. So make sure you're getting what you love so you don't miss out. There's the big, big, big Alexandrite. That's also got to go. Speaking of, we have the really big Paraiba. And then we have the smaller Paiiba. Let's recap, since clearly I think a lot of you may have missed them. Let's show you the huge Paiiba. Same price, by the way. That ring, somehow, some way, is $88.88 today. When there's a carat 57 Paiiba in the most gorgeous of colors and clarity, a huge, biggest that we do diamond weight. It's a 3 carat 09 diamond weight here among heart shapes and round brilliance together, 240 in the heart shapes, 69 points in the round brilliance, all put it together, you got 309 in diamonds around your stunning Paiiba. More diamond weight by far than even our 2 carats have carried with them, and that is here for $88.88. So far, you got 2 choices at $88.88. You've got the Alex, you've got the Paiiba, both of which need great homes here today before we go, signing off in 15 minutes. So this is it. This is your last shopping opportunity of the day. Also brought, one of the more remarkable values all time, is this Paiiba ring. We have this one here in a gorgeous, bright, clean 10-point stone. That's only $888. So wider band, lots of diamond weight, under $900 to get yourself Paiiba, which is really rare to do. So all of these pieces, again, 2 different options here in $88.88. That's hugely important. We have a big tanzanite blowout here we'll try to get to before we go. The white diamond ring, $49.99. Don't wait on that one. That one is still verifying. If you want anything else recapped, please let me know what it is. Still have the 3-stone yellow diamond ring. So now I'm just going to build a whole wheel here. We've got obviously some 8888 pieces. We've got another, I've got to show you this Paraiba. That's the 888 Paraiba. I can't believe we're going to be on this wheel. Everything from really from 888 in price tag all the way on up to 8888 is where this wheel is going to be. That's our 3-stone yellow diamond still here. Let me show you what else is here because we're not leaving anything here. That's for sure today. This is where everything's got to go. We have another, look at this white diamond ring, and then we're going to show you the Imperial that we had earlier. This is the big white diamond. There's the carat 01, D color. I've got a gorgeous Imperial topaz. Everything on this wheel must go before we sign off. That's as simple as I can make this. There's the Imperial round we had. Looks like a Padparasha. Perfect pink and golden color together. That's here for $19.99. Here's the major Zircon triple ring right there. Have a couple people asking about that. And a ruby to show you as well. Here's a ruby by request. And this is a big ruby in a bridge. It's a 233. That's going to be one of our bigger ones, yeah. For Angela. Take a look at this ruby. On the hand first, then we'll show it up close. I'm going to have to clear my wheel and show this up close here, but look at that, first of all, for a perspective on the size and the color and glow it has. This will be item number 1117377, and this one has quite the look. That's a 233, huge size, oval. Carat 36 in diamonds in the bridge. This is one of the bigger diamond bridge mountings we do. Let me go ahead and bring it up close so you can really see the clarity. Popping this in for the first time here. And let's bring it right on up close center here so you can see that gorgeous color that has. Look at the 4 rows, 6 total, but 4 rows run underneath, side to side. 1 row top, 1 row bottom. Yes, Christine? Okay, never mind. But we're going to recap everything, but the ruby is what you're seeing the information on. 233, Tony, not 238, 233. Diamond weight is 136, and then it's in the yellow, but you can change that if you want to, and we've got this one down to, well, $14,999. I already told you this wheel's got to be 88, or less, so here's what I'm going to do. If you'd like that ruby, let's take a $15,000 ruby and make it a whole lot better. Look at the finishing through the inside. How about that for some thick gold? I'd recommend going up a half a size larger than what you typically need for this ring just to accommodate for the wider band in the back. And that one's only $69.99 today. How about that? $69.99 will make it fit in with the rest of this wheel. And then we're gonna move everything on this wheel in our last 10 minutes of the show. So our first time having available phone lines here for the last few minutes. So call in right away, especially if you were struggling to get through. We'll help you out. And then if you need any of, let's see, Patriotic earrings, we had the diamond drop earrings. We had some yellow and white diamond drop earrings as well earlier. If anything needs to be seen again, if you have any questions on anything, please do let us know. We're here to help, and we've got still some of the curved link necklaces, you name it, we got it. We just want to make sure that we help you out with your favorites. So that ruby's here as well. Now let's zoom back and show you everything, and we'll let the ruby kind of hang out with all the other recaps that we've got up here. And so we'll show you, let me give it a little bit of room. I'm going to move some things around so we can bring that Paraiba for 888 right up front here. This is such an important piece, isn't it? For 888, yes. Who? Okay, whoever missed out on the star sapphire gentleman's ring. Whoever missed out on that one, you were asking about. If you're still with us, give us a call. So I think we need some more information from you or a question for you. So here we go. There's the Paraiba for 888. Yellow diamond, 3-stone style here. That's going to be $34.99. 888 for the zircons behind it. So we have a couple of options for 888, the triple zircon or the Paraiba in the front. Then I'm going to move the ruby so you can see the ruby a little bit better. We really want to see that ruby, that 2 carat 33, gorgeous glow of that ruby. It's so tough to get rubies to glow like that. They're just not traditionally super clean. And yet that one's having no problem at all. That's because it's an exceptional stone. And so we've got all of these pieces remaining in the show. Thanks for being with us today. We're almost wrapping up our Sunday here in just a few short minutes. And if there's any questions you have, I hope you'll dial in and give us a call so we can help you out with any of your favorites. This is the major Paraiba, 157, but also 309 in diamonds. Incredible for 8888. So is our Alexandrite, certified by GIA. Here's an 888 Paraiba ring. Here's our beautiful Imperial round. If there's any questions you have, we are just down to our last 10 minutes, actually 9 now in the show. show. So if you have any questions for us, please let us know what they are. We'll help you out. We got all your information. Every single piece up here has been presented. So any questions you have, if we need to see the graphics again, if you want to see it on the hand, let me know, because we have 9 minutes left to shop. That's it. I do want to try and get everybody out of here early because our weather is supposed to deteriorate as the day goes on. So we're not going to be here very long today. It's a miracle we all got here safe and sound. So honestly, we're not going to be here for hours and hours after the show today. I want everybody to get home to their family and friends. So, and again, our weather is getting worse by the minute. So please call now. If you'd help us out on that front, it would really, really help. We're in California. We're not used to hurricanes. The rain is really bad. We all want to get home. So definitely call in the next few minutes while we're on the air. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air, but not long. I really want to get everyone out of here today. So take a look at this wheel. Last call. Take them all. Take them all. They've all been presented. They're all here at the moment. We'd love to help you out. If you have any questions, I'm here to try them on, give you the details, bring up the graphics once again. So this is it, guys. Last call. Imperial topaz. That is around. Then we've got 888 Paraiba, $34.99 yellow diamond ring. Here's the ruby, $69.99. Yes. Sure. Yellow diamond drop earrings coming up again. Here they are. These are the yellow diamonds, 1120983. Let me move these aside, bring them in. Yellow diamond drop earrings. Will, you're going to have to let me know if you need to see them up close, on the hand, on the ear, however you want to see them. We spent a good 20 minutes on them earlier. They're still hanging out. They're 1777, and they look like that. And they look great with the 3-stone yellow diamond ring, don't they? They're gorgeous, and these are 1777. They get you a lot of diamond weight here. Questions? How can we help? There are the yellow diamond and white diamond earrings, 136 in the yellows, 48 points in the white diamonds. Will, does that, if they need to see them on, will you let me know if they'd want to see them on again, or they're 1 3/4 inch in drop, post and butterfly back? I'll be happy to try them on again. I'll find a backing and try them on for you if you'd like to see that again. Last call. Last call. 7 minutes left. That's it. 7 minutes. Everything on this wheel needs to disappear in 7 minutes, somehow, some way. And that means you got to call and let us know and try these gorgeous pieces. Look at that ring with those earrings. Oh my. Take that set. That would be quite the set. And let me just go ahead and try one on anyway so you can see what that's all about. They look so good on. They're amazing, aren't they? And they're not too lengthy. I mean, they're just, you know, everyone needs a drop earring. And with all the yellow diamonds we've had, and if you're trying to match up, there just aren't as many yellow diamond earrings as we have yellow diamond rings. So it's a good time to get them. The item number, Tony, on the earrings is 1120983. I am going to try on the Alexandrite again for you, too. You got it. Here's the Alexandrite on the hand, GIA certified, $88.88, lowest price ever, and I think you're getting a lot more diamond weight than meets the eye there. So that's our big time, carat 33. You saw that color change on the cert. You'll see it in real life when you change your light source. Yeah. Ruby coming up. Close up on the ruby. Thank you. So let's move everything else away here for a second. Show this one on its own, all by itself. Clean, clean, clean. Gorgeous glow. 233. Yes. Marquise yellow sapphire earrings. Sure. I think they sold, but we'll show them again. Here we go. Thanks, Ellen. Thanks, Ellen. Will do. Will do. There they are. Those yellow sapphire and diamond earrings were here earlier for $9.99. If you'd like them, they're also a drop, but a little more subtle of a drop. Not going to be as lengthy as some of our other yellow diamond and white diamond earrings we had. We do have 5 minutes left, so let me know what else you'd like to see. How we doing on the ruby? Question, Keon, did you take anything off our wheel? Nope. Okay. We've been busy, but we've got a lot of pieces still hanging out here. So again, 5 minutes or so it left in the broadcast. Let me know, Andy, on those. They are $9.99. Carat 95 in the yellow sapphire, all marquise cuts, and then 16 points in diamonds as well. 1.25 inches is the drop. I did also have the yellow diamond earrings on for comparison. So here's the yellow diamond earrings. We have a lot of people talking about a lot of things here. There are the yellow diamond earrings we had. They were up close just a minute ago on that wheel, so I just wanted to show you what those are all about. So you can see the length and the drop that they give you, and then all of that. So there's all your information on the yellow diamond earrings that I'm wearing. That's the more lengthy drop at 1.75 inches. The yellow sapphires are going to be a little less drop, but you've got a really good look there at $17.77. That's a lot of value on some really super important yellow and white diamonds, and you see the vast majority are yellow diamonds. So we're in last call on the show. We've got about 4 minutes left. Let us know. We haven't cleared anything off that wheel yet, and we're still waiting. So take a look. Yes?
How much is the ruby?
The ruby is $69.99 for the ruby ring. $6,999. Mm-hmm. And I think we're done with those. And then here's the ruby everybody's discussing. There's your close-up on that ruby. Look at that glow. The clarity is everything, which is why we opted to put it in the bridge mounting to show that off, so you can actually get a little glimpse of the diamond sparkling through it. $69.99 on that ruby. That's our 2 carat 33. It's a mighty, mighty, mighty fine stone. So that's here, and one of the most requested here. Just brought it out by request, and a lot of people are talking about that gorgeous ruby. So give us a call if you'd like it. Anything else you'd like to inquire about? Like I said, we'll be here for a couple of minutes. We're just trying not to stay for several hours into the evening hours. We just really, again, battling some weather. So we just want to make sure that if you have any questions, maybe just dial in right here when the show goes off the air. We've got that same phone number. We'll keep our phones on for a few minutes here for you to inquire about anything else. Don't forget, I just think somebody's got to take this 888 Paraiba. The fact that this is really when it all just really boils down to value. That's a lot of gold. It's a lot of diamond weight. It's item number 112-1772. That is a stunning, stunning, stunning piece. So you've got a really clean, bright 10-point Paraiba. It is the most affordable way we've had to get a Paraiba into your collection, and you get that fabulous stone, all the diamond weight at 22 points. Thanks again for being with us today. We so hope you enjoyed the show. Had a lot of unique pieces, didn't we? A lot of really specialty, unique designer pieces here that I was so happy we could debut. A lot of it's still here, so if you have any questions on anything, we'll be here for a few moments and we'll help you out. Want to remind you, we're also going to have another show tomorrow night. It starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So hopefully, we'd love to have your company for our Monday night markdown show. It's how we kick off our weekday evenings, and we've got a 7 o'clock start time, 9 p.m. Central Time and 10 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll join me for that. It's a big Monday night markdown show, and we've got a lot that's going to be happening this week. So I hope you can stay with me and tune in, check it out. You might learn something really exciting this week. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. And then, of course, here we are with our very last 2 minutes of our Sunday. Thanks again for being with us today. And again, all these great pieces, from the Paraiba to the Zircon triple ring to the gorgeous white diamond ring here. I cannot believe it. I can't usually I have about 50 people missing out on our white diamonds when they're $7,000 and $8,000. This is our $49.99 D color. Was it the colors just too good? We're so used to seeing GHI. This is a D color diamond. Unbelievable value. Item number on this diamond is 112-1733. If we're going to spend the last minute looking at something, I think it's got to be that white diamond. Just for the sake of also look at it real well, because I don't think we're going to see another one again like it. It's a hugely, hugely important piece. At that D color SI1, I clean entirely. A carat 36 in additional diamonds around it. The Alexandrite is here. The ruby is here. All this diamond ring, which is so amazing, $49.99, and we'll see you tomorrow, I hope. I hope we will. Again, 7 o'clock, don't miss it. Be here early on our weeknights. Always start the shows in really, really grand fashion. So be here early with us right at the start at 7 o'clock. Set your alarms. Be ready to go. We've got an amazing Monday. We mark everything down. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we always like to take the scary out of the Mondays for you and bring you a really, really big night of jewelry. So I hope to see you guys then. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. To all my Southwesterners, please be safe if you are headed outside. And thanks again for being with us. Appreciate you joining us. Really appreciate you shopping. Let me know if you have any questions. From all of us here at TVON, we wish you a great rest of the day. I'm Lauren Blair, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Pacific time.